Is our
Good
mic
morning.
It's
Good
not
afternoon.
and good night.
No, wait, is that their mic that's on?
Good
This
evening.
mic on.
Hi, welcome
It's
to
this mic here on the table.
Yeah,
It's
it's this
on.
one. Yeah, we're good.
It's ready.
Welcome to Paranoia. I'm Josh, the GM, and these are the players. If everyone wants to just introduce yourself as your name, and I will let you know who your characters are in a
Do
moment.
they make up names?
I'll start.
No, let's.
Hi, I'm Ryan.
I'm Steve. You saw me before.
I could be Nick.
Ashley.
Or am I? Pete.
Exactly.
I'm Nick.
Or are you?
No, I'm Nick.
Uh,
We're gonna do a gladiator style.
Yes.
Spartacus, even, yeah.
Two Nicks enter, one Nick leaves.
Pete, we make it down to you.
Yeah. That's your turn.
Just want to make sure. All right, so Paranoia is a very interesting kind of game that's been around since 1984.
Game's as old as me.
The game is as old as me. I was born retired.
Yeah.
I was born in 1984.
And it sort of plays on a lot of tropes. It's very pulpy as far as humor is, and there's just the rules are very weird and interesting. But it's really great for the players because none of you are allowed to know the rules.
Great.
You're not. That information is restricted, and you're all going to be considered sector or not sector level red. So red's the lowest. Well, not the lowest, but as far as you're concerned, it's the lowest. And then it works out all the way up to infrared.
That primer that we're not supposed to know about, we're not supposed to know about that?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a rough sort of entry into the world. And you all live in what's called Alpha Complex, which is basically a giant set of corridors and rooms, and that's basically it. Think of it sort of as like maybe IKEA or Portal, in the sense that you don't really go outside ever because it doesn't really exist. You've probably heard about it, but you'd never share that you've heard about it with anyone because that would be treasonous and that would get you killed. That brings up a very important point of this is that you're probably going to die a lot. I probably mentioned that maybe before, but treason is very bad in this world. So much so that if you are caught being treasonous, you are executed. How are you caught? Usually it's your friends turning on you and reporting you to usually the computer or possibly your briefing agent. But there's lots of ways that you can be found treasonous, so it's best to be safe. And the reason why it's so serious is because outside, or before really Alpha Complex became a thing, communism was everywhere, and so the Friend Computer built Alpha Complex to protect its citizens, and you love Friend Computer and trust Friend Computer.
Are you saying friend computer?
Friend, yeah,
Okay.
friend
all right.
computer.
I just want to make sure.
And
The benevolent AI.
pretty much, yeah. Usually everything goes fine. As far as reports that you receive, information that's provided, but sometimes weird things come up, and you use your best judgment whether or not you report that. But anyway, so let's get into a couple of things. I do want to start off with what I want to consider some trigger warnings, just for the sake of there's a lot of death and murder that'll happen. Definitely communism. And probably experiences similar to visiting the DMV.
Zing. That's called R&B here.
It's bureaucracy helps keep away communism. But anyway, so I want to introduce everyone. And so I'm going to just pass around some cards. These are going to be double as sort of your IDs, and also a little bit of information will be on the back of them. And I have some clips for you to be able to like put them on your shirt, so that way everyone can see who you are. So I'm going to give you this one, and you can introduce yourself.
My name is Ivan Arsky.
Just so that way you are aware for everyone, this part of the name is your name. This is your clearance, and this is the sector you're from.
Oh.
You said it correctly, but just so that way you know what that means. And that's for you.
Is that Jean?
Sure.
Or Jenny? Jenny? Jenny R. Theo.
And the information on the back is for your eyes only.
Okay.
Just for your reference.
Good to know.
I am Dan.
Ooh, I'm Brick. R equal. EQL.
I thought you were gonna say brick house, but
I know.
I am Ran R. Alm.
All right.
And I'm at a storage space.
Fun. So, that's not your own. So, what's on the back is what department you work for, and then which sub-department of that you work for. There are many departments within Alpha Complex, but you have been working for this one for some amount of time. Do it. As long as it doesn't hurt, right? But additionally, with that, you also work for some not so public organizations. You might even call them secret societies. Those are very private. Never share that with anyone, except for me, of course, your referee or GM. But you will be getting some missions for the day that will be your group's mission as well as your service.
It's going through something.
All right. As well as your services mission and also your secret society's mission. But first, to start, we will your characters. In addition to the sort of inventory that's on your card, you also have a laser barrel that for now will shoot red lasers. Your red reflect armor, which is safe against your color and below lasers. So in this instance,
Do you want to explain the spectrum?
it's ROGYBV. It's ROGBIV. So everything above red is above your clearance.
So all of us are great.
Correct.
All
Students.
No! Don't look. No, I'm saying.
So yeah, and then you also have what, let me double check what that's actually called. A Series 1300 PDC. And that's basically how you...
PDC?
PDC. And that is, you can think of it as like a cell phone. Kind of, you receive information from it, and you can scan things with it. It's also a very quick and easy way for you to access friend computer or other folks. But on your device, you receive your mission code or mission alert, which pops up on your PDC. However, you can't really make out most of what it has to say because there are pop-up ads. Unfortunately, marketing has been really strong lately for buying and selling a variety of products. and so it's been made its way onto all facets of your device. But you are able to see that the room 13 is most likely where your briefing location will be, and you see the mission code 3XV149.
Say that again. Code.
3XV149.
If you can't see, can I hold it up? He's writing friend computer over and over and over again.
That's great.
So friend,
It is. You're doing a great job with it.
it's friend computer.
Some wonderful music.
Yeah.
That's some very red ink there,
Yeah.
friend.
Interesting. Good
I've got
point.
red on me.
Good point.
Good. That's the appropriate ink and color for your clearance. Anything above yours would most likely result in treason.
Treason, yeah.
Ah, crap.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Already treason.
Is it
Ready.
treasonous or is that red ink indication of communism?
Interesting.
I think we're all red at the
So
moment.
we're all communists right off the bat?
Yes.
Well,
That's
Right, right.
Good game.
Strong accusation. It's not unheard of for there to be communists within Alpha Complex. It is infectious and passes through even the strong walls that Friend Computer built.
Like laughter.
Quick plug. These are Jeff's dice boxes.
Yeah.
$75 donation will get you one of these. They are fantastic. They fold up. He did a fantastic. These are the got a set of baffles in here and real nice. Real
you'll
nice.
be baffled by how good they are.
Oh.
All right, guys.
Oh, no.
Let's roll.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Roll initiative.
20.
So yeah,
You wasted your 20s.
I know.
you head towards the location that you know is for your briefing room, which is down. What is it?
Room 13.
Room 13. It's down level 19, corridor 91. And as you're getting there, you see two doors. One is marked 13, and one you're pretty sure is also 13, although maybe kerning might be a B. You're not really sure. But the one that's definitely marked 13, much like your mission alert, is locked. You walk up to the door and it's locked. What do you all do?
Oh, so we're a group.
Yeah.
You
You all show up all at the same time.
Does
Okay.
anyone have
I'm gonna
We
say
all,
I'm
we all
gonna,
know each other.
You've probably seen faces, but you probably don't know each other individually yet.
I would like to state it's probably that door.
Which door?
The other one.
I mean, maybe.
Because there's two doors we're looking at.
That sounds like a treason motive. I don't believe it.
Does anyone have a key? I have a question.
No.
No. Is anyone good at breaking into?
I would like to use my bullhorn. Try to yell through the door.
Dwayne,
can.
you need the bullhorn.
Is the hello? The door's locked.
Hold on, it's coming. Oh wait, my sound's never mind.
Thank you, Dwayne. You honk and yell, but no one seems to be coming to your door.
Okay.
Is there a camera outside?
No.
I
Is
will,
it like a keypad or is it?
I will try the other.
It's like a key, like a normal key.
So, but it's two doors right next to each other?
I will try the other door.
That one does open. That one does have a sign on the door itself that says, "Welcome to the Advanced Evaluation and Briefing Entertainment Center.
Excellent.
Please obey the following instructions precisely. If instructions are not followed precisely, inconvenience, injury, or unwarranted termination may occur."
Oh.
And then it gives you.
I guess we're gonna go in, right? This is an
Yeah,
investigate.
I think
What,
that's
what
the
are
right
the
door.
what are the rules?
On entering the Advanced Evaluation and Briefing Entertainment Center, take the first seat available. On taking the seat, insert your head into the comfort-adjusted magnetic reading head cuff. Attach the monitor patches to your chest, wrists, and groin, following the diagram on your seat. Apply the courtesy conductive gel if you suffer from dry or flaky skin, and are a registered reader. Pull down the Advanced Evaluation and Briefing Entertainment Center head cage. Ensure that the... I knew this was going to be difficult. Ensure that the Nutrispout drinks nipple is positioned within easy reach of your mouth. The noise-canceling sublimophones are positioned over your ears, and the iTastic monitors are positioned over your eyes, and the rubber-tipped gas nostril nozzles are positioned up your nose. Ensure that the rubber-tipped gas nostril nozzles are not too far up your nose. Stop if you encounter pressure or cause bleeding. When ready, place your hands on the armrests and press the start button.
I will do that. Exactly.
It sounds like a typical Saturday, so let's just go for it.
All right. So
I'll wait my turn. How many of these are there?
Oh yeah, how many seats?
there are 5.
There are 5.
I don't know if exactly
Oh.
5. Oh,
Just-
okay. All right.
Okay.
Well.
I'll just sit at the first one I see, I guess.
All right.
I take the first one. I run in front.
So eager.
I'm enthusiastic.
You're an eager beaver.
enthusiastic.
That's fine. Does everyone else take seats, or is there...
I'll take a seat.
I'll take the first available seat.
All right.
Is there a camera on this one?
Yes. There's or on the door or inside the room.
Inside the room.
Yes.
What
Okay.
does the room look like? Is it just the 5 seats?
It's the 5 seats. The floor is
Lala.
ivory,
Ivory.
and the
Fancy.
walls are steel. The chairs themselves are kind of not terribly unlike the ones you're sitting in right now. They're wood, normal, four-legged, and with a back. And that is all that else is in the room that you take notice of. There's I'm sure small maybe cracks or markings.
Any blood?
Not that you've noticed.
All right.
I don't know.
Can I roll for perception?
There is no real perception in this game.
Fine, because there's a 1 anyway. So
Everything looks great.
However, you can sort of, in most circumstances, spend the time to do proper examinations and stuff like that.
yeah, I would like to before putting everything because obviously we're putting one of these things up our nose. I'd like to make sure that there isn't leftover anything on any
It
of
looks
the...
pretty sterile.
Everything's sterile? Okay, alright, fine.
I'm waiting to see what everyone else is doing. I'm gonna
I'm
So
I'm
use
already
the
done.
word
You're in,
demo.
yeah.
Oh, you're
I'm
already
strapped
going.
in.
You're already strapped in.
That's really all that matters.
Okay. I want to watch.
I have
one
an
of those do it.
enthusiasm for hooking myself up to strange machines.
I'm waiting to see what's going on with them.
There's a very specific set of instructions. Plus a strange machine, I'm in heaven. Let's go. Let's do this.
So,
Yeah, I'll hook up.
Jenny
Yeah.
sits down, gets everything ready, and is just sitting there.
May I? I'm in seat number 3.
Okay.
I take the first available seat, which is seat number 3. I insert my head into the cuff. I attach the mental patcher. I do not need the gel because it's fairly humid out today. I pull down the evaluation head case. I put the drink applicator in direct range of my mouth. I put on my headphones. I put the eyepieces over my eyes. I insert the nose piece gently into my nose, but not too far. And then I place my hands on the armrests and hit start.
Excellent.
Show off. Someone
taking good
takes
notes.
good notes. Yeah.
That's why I just said I do that exactly.
Yes.
See,
You just
I wrote it down.
because the instructions are there for me to read, so I'll read it a couple of times before I would do anything. But I'm still waiting to see if anything is happening. They're just wearing it right now, right?
I'm a model of
As best as you can
efficiency.
tell. Any sort of, if they were to be seeing anything or hearing anything, you would not be able to tell as they are themselves wearing the devices.
Okay.
I
I'll
need to
put
go to
it
the
on.
bathroom.
I'll do everything.
In game.
That is something that you can choose to do.
Just in game.
Does everyone else follow suit, or
I as well put on
Yeah?
the apparatus and follow
Yeah.
instructions. And you're just by yourself right now.
Seat number 2.
Peer
I kind of feel
pressure.
like I
it.
I have to do
Do
it too
it.
in order for the next thing to happen. Probably all
So
of
you're
us have to be
stalling.
doing it. Probably all of us have to do it in order to activate this machine. I feel like so. I'll do it too.
all right?
Does
matter-
the head unit cover your whole face?
Yes, it covers everything.
It's a head cage with a
Okay.
head unit and eyepieces.
Completely covering your vision and hearing.
Right, but does it like how far down is it? Like is it
It'll probably
whole-
stop. The whole thing probably would stop at about maybe your chin,
Okay.
as far as covering your face.
Okay.
All right, cool. So once everyone is in and the final start button is pressed, a video plays in front of everyone. In it, you see that there is what you're pretty confident is an infant, maybe I would say 14 months old, dressed in a suit and holding a gun.
Oh, cute. The suit.
You're gonna
not
have
the
us
gun
kill
part.
a
Is it
14-month-old baby right off the bat.
No,
huh?
no.
Is
A
it
boss
a,
baby,
First
isn't it?
5 minutes and we're killing babies.
is it a laser barrel?
kids.
Or is it like a straight up gun?
No, it's a laser barrel.
Oh,
Okay.
Although
What color
you
is it?
can't
We
really
don't
make it out.
know.
It's kind of the way it's being held is not really particularly in
Is he putting his
range of
mouth?
view.
Is it that's all he's
No.
doing?
Is it a shrunk down gun or a regular sized gun and a
It's
regular
a
sized
regular,
baby?
it's a regular
Okay.
size
Yeah.
gun.
That's a bit odd.
No, it's a baby gun. That's what it is.
Whoa,
Yeah.
it wins.
Baby
A
suit,
baby-sized gun.
Troubleshooters, the baby says, you are been selected for a mission in order to go to the CPU office of Sanctioned Communications, and you're going to perform a standard hygiene inspection.
Hygiene
Hygiene?
inspection.
Hygiene inspection. And it's going to be in sector QVJ and level 33.
Can you say the CPU office of what again? CPU.
Office of
Sanctioned Communications.
Thank you.
So
And-
now I go to the office
Yes, no.
with all the things I've read us on and
No, you're still receiving the sort of your briefing.
information. Yeah.
You will be equipped with a. Actually, let me. Do I have the thing? You'll be sent with a heavy piece of equipment that you'll all be responsible for. It is the vacuum suck.
One more time.
Vacuum suck. That's what the C.
Of what model?
2114.
Excellent, excellent.
It's a good model.
Should I pronounce that
Yeah,
right?
that's
Because I
2-in-1.
swear it's pronounced
2110
the you should
series is
donate.
just great.
Yes.
Yes, donate
They
for
were-
Extra Life.
The extra
That's
life
over here.
sucker. Wait, no.
The donation
Model
suck.
2019 EL.
Sucker.
Operation.
Actually, we should take donations for
Convince.
model numbers and model names.
I wouldn't
If
hate
that'd
that.
be neat.
If people want to donate, and in the comments say what they're donating for. If you want to include some extra random information like a string of numbers or some strange names, yeah, would be great. And
Not to go to point to
No, it's just one piece of equipment. Do we all get one?
it's one big piece
there'll
of
be
equipment, right?
yes, but it'll be each of you will be getting your own.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Which you can kind of think of it as maybe a. You ever seen those like really big bins of like salt for throwing out like
Outside.
the outside?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of thinking like that size
On back.
with two straps, yeah, so you can go on your back. With
Like
that.
a hotel vacuum.
Like Luigi's
Kind of,
Mansion.
Yeah.
But maybe like
Yes.
a little bit larger. Oh,
Which
yeah,
we're
yeah.
playing at 9 a.m. Just
Stay tuned.
constantly plugging. Always be plugging.
And once you have, once you are ready to head out, make sure you check in with your service representative and stop by the requisitions officer. Excuse me. Which is, and then it gives off a location that seems fairly nearby. And then the feed cuts out.
It will disconnect the things.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want all this off.
I'll just stand up.
you carry it with
You
you?
can't actually stand up.
With its
Although I guess you could roll for it if you really wanted to. The everything you're wearing kind of is in like a strong force and as like if I was doing this, that kind of force, not like
You're
the
doing
force.
it? You doing it?
18.
All right, let me.
Dan is a strong boy.
Let's see.
Would we know who the baby was in the video? Or not really?
It's
not
Bridge
really.
Baby.
Yeah, sure. You stand up and there's a sort of as you force the device that you're wearing to move up with everything else, not quite the way it's supposed to, and you hear a snap.
Uh-oh.
Like me?
No, you feel fine.
I feel great.
Just as good as you did when you sat down.
Cool.
You're not so confident in the equipment that you were using, though.
Oops.
Was that necessary?
Sorry, I was just trying to stand up. I thought it would come off
You're
me.
breaking equipment.
In front of everyone, a sort of small kind of raised pillar comes up, and the sort of like a top pops off, and in it are a series individualized badges for each of you. That will be identifying your roles during this mission.
Sweet.
This one I'll hold on to for right now. This is going to be for you. This is something that you will be able to show off to everyone. You'll actually also want to display it on yourself if you can.
I'm the equipment guy. I can fix it.
Sweet.
That's
See?
good.
Well, I mean, that's your responsibility.
I'm
Yeah.
the loyalty officer. Everyone's guilty of something. I know what you're guilty of. Breaking our equipment.
On the back,
No, I'm fixing
there'll
it.
be a description of what's expected of your role, but then if you want to fold it and also kind of clip it onto your name badge.
I'm the hygiene officer. It's a very solemn honor, according to the information.
I'm the team leader, so you guys
Whoa.
listen to what I say, yo.
Um,
Or rat you
need
guys
a-
out to Mr. Computer.
Need a D10.
I'm sorry, that sort of attitude does not compute with me. Huh?
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I'm the happiness officer.
Oh.
I have to keep the team morale up.
The penis officer?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. All right. Ryan, you also get this badge as well.
Excellent.
But he gets another badge.
Yeah, when he picks up his badge, there was another badge underneath it.
I'd like to inspect his equipment.
I
For
think that's out
tampering.
of your job location.
It's
there.
not actually, because it's exactly mine.
That's fine.
This isn't
I'll allow
equipment,
it.
these are badges.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
What's that?
These are badges, it's not equipment.
You can still look at them. They'll all be displayed on all of
They're
your persons.
displayed. Alright.
A clean team is a mean team. That's my motto.
Alright. And then, granted, this is technically speaking your first troubleshooter mission. However, you are all well aware, as you've been briefed by your secret societies, that you'll need to check in with one of their agents prior to leaving as well. And so I'm just going to leave a face down.
Wait, sorry, what is this?
These are your secret societies, and hopefully a little description of what they are in case you wouldn't know.
Secret spelled with 2 E's?
No. Some of them I spelled very,
Yeah.
very,
Good.
very intentionally
Yeah.
wrong. Sacrite
Yeah.
is one of them.
I got my eye on you.
And so, so that way you're aware of what the what that is. That is something that you should never share with anyone. That has been indoctrinated into you as a member of a very active member of your society. That does not exist. There are no secret societies, as they are treasonous. And so you are fairly confident you were done with this room. And where would y'all like to go next?
The requisitions officer.
I have
Before that, so I can
officer,
request items
communications
the
and
computer may
reporting.
have overlooked. Can I request a baton?
You really think that the computer would overlook something as important as that for this kind of mission?
It may.
Hey, I think we're great. We're ready to go. I have confidence in all of us to do that.
He's the team leader. He makes the calls.
I would like to point that out that your roles, while all very important, it is up to the team leader to determine what tactical choices your group needs to make.
I was
and-
giving a pep talk. That's
No,
part
you're.
of my job.
I'm not talking down to you. I'm just making
Yeah.
sure that everyone's aware, but that all individual roles within the group should be respected, or at least that is expected. You're doing a really bad job of wearing your stuff.
It's also the hair. So can I ask the
Someone
computer?
could just take it and throw it away, and then who would you even be?
Me.
It'd always be me.
There would be
Still be
no
Nick.
proof of that.
Team leader,
Yes.
may I perform a PHT on each of
What's a
our
PHT?
A personal hygiene test. It's very important for our team to pass the test
I
in order
showered
to
this morning.
succeed in our mission.
Actually,
May I
Yeah.
perform on each
Sure.
player?
Yeah, you do you.
All right,
Yes,
I would
I'll
like
do it.
I would like to do that.
All right. So that mostly entails making sure that there is no dirt on anyone, that their shoes are clean, that their personal odors are within acceptable parameters. And so you go through each person of your team, and you find that everyone is thus far meeting your expectations.
Great, we're good. We're good to go.
Good
Everyone's
job,
clean.
hygiene specialist.
Clean team. No, that's not our
while she's doing that, can I also do the
hashtag.
inspections on everybody's equipment to make sure that there's
Did you
no
check for
tampering?
Chico dust in his fingers?
You don't have any equipment. No one else has any equipment yet.
Yeah, we have to go get
You
that.
have to go pick that up.
Oh, we didn't have. we
Yeah, loyalty.
like this.
Yeah, after we're all
Oh,
free
that is
from
your
the,
personal. That it should be. Let me just double check.
It could just be like somebody could just take it and toss it away.
Right back at you.
I need more clips. I can't.
I know. I tried. Wait,
Um,
what's your extra role?
Yes, you can.
I'm a communications and reporting officer.
Interesting.
right.
Everyone.
Do that
I
everyone
don't
is
trust him.
carrying
I don't
a,
trust you. You're gonna be looking at his stuff.
No.
the same laser barrel.
Huh?
The same.
I'm appointed by the computer to do it.
To do what?
To record.
to
things.
record
Right,
everything.
you have a
To
zipper?
record and keep track.
I
of
feel like it
everything.
would
Pop
be
this
really
out and
appropriate
put it
to
in
give
the
that to
zipper.
Jeff right now, but it's fine.
He's our overlord.
And everyone has the same
Yeah,
quality and level of
Sweet.
uh,
You're just cleaning up.
clearance from a jumpsuit. Excuse me.
To the
And,
laser.
yeah, and the phone devices are mostly of the same. Someone might just have like an older version, but it's still as effective. As these are often repurposed and recycled as people get promotions, their equipment are passed down. But yeah, and then any individual may claim and share that they have more equipment on their person, but you would need to do that individually.
Oh.
As that would probably be in pockets that you would need to go through, but that is you've been able to make your assessment on what you can see.
Okay.
I think my equipment would be visible.
I don't actually. I'm
Is
not
that
going to
a-
remember what you have. Do you want to
Yeah.
share your your inventory thing there.
One of them.
I mean, it depends on how big it is.
Okay, fair enough. I'll go with the smaller one.
Or I mean, this could be in your pants.
That's what I'm thinking.
So shall we all go to the service rep, check in, requisition?
Do we have,
Yeah.
do we have different reps for each of us, or is it?
There are
No.
2 reps.
As it actually turns out, you are all members of the same service.
Sweet.
The I'm not going to remember the name of it off the top of my head. I'm going to double check your character sheets, which I will point out for the audience.
Service group
at home.
PLC.
Yeah, the PLC. I just wanted to look up what it actually stands for real quick.
Very good.
'Cause I did write it down.
Please donate to Extra Life.
That,
PDC.
that's pretty
PD.
close. It's the production, logistics, and commissary department. And so,
Is that Don?
So I guess we'll make our way back to the elevator and head to level 33.
We need to go by the equipment group.
Yes, right.
Yes.
The
also,
rec-
well,
rec officer.
based on the your team leader, you should also be heading to the your service room.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, I thought that was
Yeah.
on level 33.
No,
Oh.
that's
Oh.
that's the
It
job.
just-
That's where the
Yeah,
mission
okay.
is.
Yeah.
Gotcha,
That's what
gotcha.
a mission
Yes.
is.
Yeah, service
Pay attention.
requisitions.
Yes,
Ryan.
yes, sir.
Let's
Ryan.
go to the service.
Is it
room.
Ryan? Ron? Ryan? Is it pronounced?
Just,
Yeah,
so,
it's probably just
just so everybody's aware, I'm carrying around a multi-quarter, and I am recording everything.
Thanks for
It's good to
being
know.
explicit about that. For
Um,
sure.
Part of
You're
my
doing a
job.
swell job there,
Yeah, good
Thank
job.
you.
guy.
Thank you. I think you all are just doing fantastic.
Thanks.
Whatever's he on, I want some of that.
I am the happiness officer. This is my job, and I take it seriously.
Oh God, I'm imagining like we happy few. Have you taken your pills?
I have pills to dispense if I detect
If we,
sub-level
if we-
morale.
If we wanted to get in, dig in deep into this, that would be a normal thing.
Great.
You walk up to your service rep, who is delighted to see that your entire group is
Intact.
well. I mean,
Smiling?
yes.
We're all
It's-
smiling?
There's a little bit of surprise that all 5 of you are still alive, having been on this mission for only 3 minutes. But
Where
no,
can you?
he is in a blue jumpsuit, and he tells you that you need to find John G. Rien, who should be within the area of the Aldo complex that you'll be going to, and you need to let him know that he has been demoted and fired.
Oh.
Wait, demoted and fired?
Yes.
Why is
That order, or is it you're fired and then you're demoted?
No,
Why would
demoted
it?
and fired.
Why would it matter if he's demoted?
That is
He's
above
fired.
your clearance.
Oh.
You just need to find him when you get there.
So he's in the mission area, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
It's
Now,
probably
is his
so
blue
his severance
jumpsuit an
is
indication
lower.
of his rank?
Yes.
Okay.
So he's a higher up, right?
Correct.
Do we have what's the name of our service rep? Do we know? Or is it not part of our?
It's
Not for our clearance.
JAK blue or B FFI.
All right.
And then while you're in the same sort of area, it's pretty easy for you to sort of walk past your society reps. And so I'm just going to pass your notes. This is also partially why I need everyone to be wearing their things, so I can keep track of that.
Raven.
And Brick.
There you go.
House.
There you go. These are also, as usual, pretty secretive. There you go. And then, so you head towards the requisitions office of this area. You get to the room. You open the door, not locked, and excuse me. There is a gentleman on the other side of a bulletproof plexiglass wall with a couple of little, very small holes for you to be able to speak to him. He is in a green uniform, and he is just standing there waiting for you.
Hey, Jenny, do you want to break the news?
Wait, this is John?
No, this is just the requisitions officer.
Oh, sorry.
Right.
Oh,
I was
wait.
really confused
Oh,
there
yeah.
for a second.
Wait a
What's
second.
up?
This.
You've been handed that. The appropriate equipment for that.
Okay. What is? I guess I don't know what the equipment for it is.
So how many of those pills do you have there?
Huh?
Happy guy. How many pills do you have? It's a limited supply?
Does not say. I am authorized to give PSDs, personality stabilizer drugs, to any troubleshooter who shows signs of substandard morale.
Now, who does that? Do you have a science officer who can detect that or not? Are you
It's
the
up to
guy?
me. And some early warning signs of SSM are argumentative, a reluctance to volunteer, questioning the team leader, habitual frowning when I tell jokes, and refusal to participate in group sing-alongs, which I am responsible for starting.
I
Sing
love
along.
sing-alongs.
wow.
That's just
Sing
great
along,
stuff.
Sing along.
Hooray.
Sing along.
Computer is great! Computer is great! Hey, the computer is great!
Yeah.
All right.
You didn't sing.
Have some personality stabilizing drugs.
Oh.
Personality is great. It's fun.
No, it's not. You didn't sing along.
I'm just not much of a singer.
I'm sorry. That's
So I think
that's
he's
a-
not compliant.
That's how is that substandard morale?
Did you not listen to when I was talking? That's not fun. That's not very nice.
I think he needs
Oh.
one.
Honestly,
I
I was
think he-
actually like table talk here. I was just
Give me
listening.
some-
I was just watching
Yeah,
him,
yeah.
so I didn't know I wasn't paying attention. So
I don't know
no.
why you're bringing me into this.
That's-
Wow. Are you gonna give him the
You
drugs?
give him the pills?
Are you giving him the drugs?
Yeah. It's not
Are
singing
you
along.
giving pills?
All right, so we cleared up something. I
Yep.
hope. Okay. So you're back in the room with the requisitions guy who is waiting there.
Yes.
This guy in green uniform.
Okay.
So I'll introduce myself as Ivan.
So-
I'm the team leader, and
Okay.
you are.
The requisitions officer.
Call him Mr.
Do you,
Green.
Mr. Green? Do you have anything for us for this upcoming mission that we have?
I might. Do you have the proper forms?
Oh.
He's got the forms.
Does anyone have?
We were not told about any forms. We were just told that the mission number was 3XV149.
Oh, okay. Well, I suppose it must be the fault of your briefings officer, but that's all right. I'm sure I have some spare forms for you to use right now. I just, as the computer says, a form keeps the communists away.
That's correct.
Now, do I start with my multi-core when I get this?
Yeah.
Or,
Yep.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
have this stuff now.
It's you consider it as part of your like the device thing.
Oh.
You can just use you are just expected to do the recording and such.
Right.
But you can just use your
Well, it says I'm supposed to get some action shots and stuff basically too. So
From
just want to make sure
Extra what?
action
Action.
shots, exotic lighting, things like that.
Oh, cool.
So just get like close ups.
I can just
It's good
That's
stuff.
awesome.
It's just my responsibility to record things beautifully. All right, here we go.
Strike the box below with press spread.
Thank you.
there we go.
How do you want these filled out?
In pen.
Yes, sir.
Sorry that the act of filling out forms might not be the most extreme exciting, but it's just the way it is. Also, I like being a jerk.
Now, table talk. This is past tense. I assume it's describing the thing that we're here to pick up.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, what are we picking up?
Yeah, I don't think anyone told us.
We already got the
Uh,
Veki suck,
No, you
right?
did not.
Oh,
That's
so
a
we
weird
have
decision.
okay.
Nope. It's surprisingly quiet. I have them right where I want them, filling forms, documenting their actions.
Donate to Extra Life. what
This
what
is
amount are
this
we
is a
at?
perfect
What
time.
what amount are we at?
I'm sorry.
What amount
This is a good
are we
Oh,
at?
I'm sorry. We are at currently 7,000 and oh wait, we just got a $75 donation
Thank
Awesome.
you.
from Travis. Travis, thank
Woo!
you, Travis.
Travis.
If it's Travis, I'm thinking of. Thank you, Travis. What a travesty. Thank you. So that means we are now, I believe, it hasn't come back up yet, but I believe we're at 7,150 something. My math is correct.
Sweet.
Still hasn't come back up yet, so. Oh, and Travis actually subscribed to our channel. Thank you,
Nice.
Travis.
Thank you.
Do we know Travis?
Yeah, what a travesty.
Mitchell?
Yeah, Travis.
Travis Mitchell.
Travis. You know Travis.
Oh.
Oh, that Travis.
Yeah, right.
As opposed to the other Travis.
That doesn't stay like that. It shouldn't be. Total's not coming back. I'll get the total now.
Somebody's got a $75 donation from Travis.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were just talking
You're
about
I was
that.
talking about it. So Travis, because once my page,
Oh,
he's
he
gonna
gets
get
it. He
one.
gets the
He's
box.
gonna be getting one of these dice
yeah,
towers.
One of those.
Awesome.
So all you have to do is donate 75 and you get a dice tower?
Yeah.
How easy is that? Donate 75, just like Travis did. He just demonstrated how easy it was, and you get a dice tower.
So yes, we are currently down to the penny. We are at $7,131.96.
Thank you,
Excellent.
Travis.
Whoa,
excellent,
look
excellent,
at those
Yeah.
96 cents.
96 cents. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to donate 4 pennies to make
Just
this.
down
Yeah.
to 4 pennies.
Is that strange
No.
that it bothers you?
You could donate
We
I mean, yes, but
$5.04.
Hold on. We'll go back to that.
Could. I could donate
We are
$75.04.
$170-ish away from Chicago Life.
I mean, wait.
Chicago Extra Life.
Donate $150.
We're currently 158.
All right, let's get 'em.
What are the odds?
Yeah.
Come
Let's get 'em.
on, let's get them.
I'm selfish. I'm going to
I mean, nobody's.
Spleens.
Plural too. Done.
What is the year?
It was a pop quiz.
What are the matter?
I don't remember all of
You know, like what year are we living in?
2068.
this like dystopian future where like he is.
The name field has 4 fields. My name is only 3 fields long.
Correct. You can enter number 1 because you are all the first clone.
Perfect.
The first clone?
Correct.
There's also apples. May I have my blue copy? Is this yours? Down the bottom.
I'm sorry, citizen. Your ink does not match your class clearance. You're a red.
Oh, I assume when blue copy it meant blue ink. 'Cause I-
No.
Oh.
No. No, I'm sorry. If you'll just step over here.
Uh-oh. R.I.P.
When he pulls out his gun and shoots you.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I figured.
darn it.
I figured that was dumb.
That is too
I
bad.
said R.I.P.
Conveniently, however, there are weird, kind of gross machines that clone version 2 just pops out less than a minute later.
Handy.
have More or less the same memories as you.
I'm going to speak to the rest of the group and say that he needs to be immunized as he is a new clone, and I'm going to pull from my satchel a needle and immunize him.
Are you authorized to do that?
I am. That's why I was given these by Friend Computer.
I thought you were a repair technician.
I am, but I was also given these from Friend Computer.
Do you have your receipt?
No, I don't have a receipt from. Why would Friend Computer need to give me a
There's
receipt?
no receipts.
Oh, that says receipt for every equipment.
This was
That's
given
for-
to me directly.
For you.
For the
Okay, okay.
vacuum suck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Hit me.
Yeah. So I will just give him the immunization.
Wait, you said hit you?
Hit me.
What does Jeff have gloves on?
Here you are, sir.
I'm gonna go.
In red.
Yeah.
Will you guys be here still? Maybe. How long do we go? Probably 45 minutes. Probably not. So, it's nice to meet you. Guys, we'll be checking in on the street later, so. Me for hang on more. Wait, there's a switch there.
I think I still need my blue copy.
Keep going. Okay.
Sorry, I'm all out of forms.
Maybe I'll
Oh,
just drive over
darn it.
to
I'm done. Does anyone want the red pen?
Has anybody goofed?
He
Well,
does.
not really, but
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll get paper to bring some down. It might be about a week or two, but yeah.
So if I come back,
So sometimes it just takes a very long time, but
So is he disallowed to be on a trip now?
The registration
Is he
officer.
disallowed to
that is a clearance above you. What were you saying?
be? Is he disallowed to be in this mission?
Strictly speaking, no. However, you may find that it will be might be more challenging to complete your task with fewer machines. But
Oh, do I still have my
sure.
possessions?
Your current
Your clone, right?
you
Okay,
just,
yeah,
you
yeah.
just loot your
You
old
get
body.
the
you can just pull them from your
They
from your
scoop it
dead
up,
body.
pour it back into a Rand mold, and out pops a fresh hot ram.
Is he like
So now-
liquid goo? Is this the first body of liquid goo
So now you're number 2.
His clone?
Yeah, number
on
2.
your-
Yeah.
Look what a hot mess.
It's actually not that bad.
Hey! I would
back
like to
doesn't hurt
perform
anymore.
a PHT on myself.
Okay.
You feel dirty?
I do!
Oh, after he touches you.
Yeah, he.
I was
this
just
clone-
wiping my hot, fresh
this
clone glue on.
just
Ugh,
touched
that's a
me.
little gross.
So I would like to perform a PHT.
I'm gonna deny that.
You're denying?
I'm denying it. You're time wasting.
I think.
I'm sorry, citizen. I appreciate your doing your due diligence of filling out the form, but you must have just missed what had transpired in front of you.
I didn't. I do not have a red pen. I was not given a red pen. Therefore, I could not fill it out in a red pen.
I have 3 over here.
But nobody.
You
There
can
was
look
one
around.
here when I sat down.
That I can't explain. I actually tried to maintain a very
Equipment
few,
guy, it's
few-
your fault. For not
very
having
few,
red pens.
It's in front of me. I can't. I didn't know there was a red pen. I didn't have a red pen. Otherwise, I
now-
would have used the red pen because it's very important to use the red pen. But I also needed to fill out the form.
Do you want to
So I
happy
filled
pill? One of your happy pills?
Yeah, it seems like you might need your own pill.
Yeah, yeah.
A mood stabilizer.
I'm good.
You're really bringing down the morale of this group.
I
How about a
believe you are-
song?
Yes, song would be great.
Is he going to be shot soon?
Good news. I'll be back, and I'll still be the happiness song.
It's true. The gentleman behind the the bulletproof wall shoots you through the clear glass because it doesn't actually do anything.
The glass?
The glass.
The glass doesn't prevent lasers. Shoots you, you die, and a new version shows up. Less than a minute later.
Hooray! Hit me, my friend.
I don't have an infinite supply of these, so hopefully we we don't keep dying.
No promises.
All right. So
That's good.
thank you, everyone. You have for filling out your forms. I'll be right back. Let me just grab the vacuum suck. And we're back. So he walks back through the door behind him, and about a minute later comes in through the door you came in through with 3 vacuum sucks.
Only 3?
3?
Well, yeah, because only 3 of us successfully submitted.
I only have 3
Yeah.
forms.
Gotcha.
Can I inspect each one as they are, before they are handed off, just to make sure that there's no tampering?
I'm gonna deny that. I have faith. I don't trust him tampering. Potentially.
I'm not trying to tamper. I'm trying to make sure I'm. That's my job. If you believe that they're fine, then we can go
Yeah, I
through with
believe
it.
it.
But
Like, the guy just.
I'm just trying to make sure that we're all on the up and up.
I don't think you've read my form completely. Just
Really?
yes.
What?
I don't want to doubt you, but I'm just.
Who are you again?
I'm Brick.
Oh shit.
I requested maybe something different. But read my reasons. Maybe it'll convince you to give it to me.
Why are you not bringing your concerns to the team leader?
I'm
Like,
sorry.
why are you bringing?
You're right.
Yeah.
I should have
That's
explained
actually-
the
that's really
situation.
funny.
To you. I probably should have done something different.
I'm recording.
Oh, you
That's what I
are.
do.
Yes.
I filled it out
Obey,
with Freddie.
obey your team leader. Doing it wrong. Have faith in the system.
What I
the computer's
requested is
friend.
for the benefit of the team.
What was requested?
That is
do you
not
have-
wants-
your eyes. Oh,
Sorry.
I believe our friend
Far
here
below.
can
Far
read a
above your-
form. Yeah.
your clearance. The requisitions officer gets
What's his look? What's his face? What face is making right now?
not content.
Oh no!
And
Wow, Karen, put down the camera.
Listen, it's my job. I
And
gotta do the job.
pushes the vacuum suck into your chest and says, "This is what you asked for. That is what's on the form, and I will file these forms as I am
Okay.
supposed to
All right.
by friend computer."
Okay.
Make
Sounds
me look
good.
bad. Stop
Thank
doing
you.
what you're doing.
Sorry.
No
team
problem
leader.
here, sir. No problem.
We're
She'll
good.
do her
We're
job.
good.
My mistake. She has free thought. I don't know why. I'm gonna only look after
everything's fine.
We're fine. Everything's okay.
We're good. We're a
We
team.
have both performed exactly as we were been expected to.
Good to know.
And he walks out of the room.
Thanks. Hey, I didn't get shot. Woo!
Yes.
He comes back and shoots you.
Yes. We all have guns, right? All the red lasers.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah,
Although
yeah.
none of you can shoot. Their
Yeah, yeah,
sights.
yeah.
You can only shoot people lower than yourself.
Correct.
Is there something lower than red?
No,
Infrared.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there are normal citizens
Yeah.
within Alpha Complex that are, you're right, infrared. Ultraviolet is the top. Infrared, which are normal people. Everyone used to be infrared until you became a troubleshooter, in which case your clearance moved up to red.
Got it. Okay.
Alright, so
So yeah, let's go to.
we have
Let's walk
3.
along to that mission, the hygiene inspection at the CPU office, sanction communications building. Such.
Sure.
Would you like to follow a song? Sing
Yes.
a song for us
As we
as
walk
we, as we
along.
were walking,
Yes.
skipping.
Yes.
I
Yes.
do
let's
love a
skip.
good song.
Yes.
Uh, let's all follow the rules. We follow the rules so we don't get shot.
Hey!
Woo!
Good work. So yes, you are heading towards where you need to go, and you realize that you will need to take a tram in order to get to the particular location of Alpha Complex. But you walk up to the where you would call a tram and input your mission code, and a tram shows up.
What color's the tram?
White,
It's a nice train.
mostly white.
White.
It's a little gray, but
What rank is that?
Is there anyone else on the
not
platform?
a rank.
It's a tram.
Is there anyone else around the platform? Just us?
Nope, just you.
Just you? Well, you in general.
Yes.
Does
Or
the
you.
door open for us?
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Is there anything inside? besides just
some seats.
Okay. It's a tram.
Well, I didn't know if like when we walked in there was something waiting for us there.
Some explicit instructions on how to sit down, ride the
Yeah.
tram.
Yep.
So we do know this location, right?
Oh shit.
It seems like it.
Okay. Then we all just go in.
Yeah.
I'll just go in this
I'll
tram.
I'm following team leader.
Mm-hmm.
Let's follow
The leader.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you,
Happy.
Janine.
Sure.
Jenny.
Sure.
Jenny.
Jean.
Jenny.
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 Jenny. Jenny.
Now I need to pull up some stuff on my phone because I don't know where my tablet is. This is a great opportunity for you folks to talk amongst yourselves.
So how is dying?
Yeah. Do you remember?
I don't remember dying, but I do remember everything before.
Oh.
So
Violating
Here I am.
rules. Not being compliant.
I hope we all have red.
I have red now.
Okay.
I'm good now.
Also, as an FYI, for when the time may or may not come up, you not that anyone knows what your skills are or what your abilities are, but you should be aware that you have a mutant power, and that you can make an attempt to use it to possibly even learn about it. However, as a reminder that mutant powers are treasonous, and you should report anyone using mutant powers to Friend Computer.
Interesting.
Powers.
Wait, we have mutant powers, but so the like having a mutant power is not treasonous. Using a mutant power.
Oh
is.
no,
Being caught with
having
one.
that means that you're a mutant. Mutants.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought that like it's fine if you're a mutant, but if you use it,
Oh, no.
that's
There are some commies and traders who believe that it is reasonable to have mutations. However, they are wrong.
I see. Okay.
Dead wrong.
If we're lucky.
Man, I could do some speaking power. Some middle claws. Wolverine.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
So you are on your tram and you hit the start button because there's literally the only thing you can do in order to get the tram to go, and you're on your way, and you arrive at the
Place of mission. CPU office sanctuary.
CPU Office of Sanctioned Communications.
That's Sector QVJ, level 33.
Well, I'm assuming we're not a sector. We just go to the level.
Yeah,
We go to the
yeah.
building.
I just mean that's
And
where
we gotta
we're
do a hygienic inspection, which you better
Yeah,
do your
I'm
job,
ready.
miss.
She's got the vacuum for it.
Brick,
She's just
Mr.
computer
Mr.
science.
Brick. Do your job. Do your job.
I want to do that. My job.
Well, we gotta exit the tram first. So I'm assuming we all exit.
Yeah,
Yes.
assuming everyone is following the leader,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
as it were.
Follow the
course.
leader.
What's that Barney song? Following the leader, the leader, the leader. Oh my god, that's the one.
That's
See?
the one.
I can do songs too.
That's
You're
great.
not compliant.
I
That's
applaud.
his job.
Yeah, it's his job.
Yes. You're just the equipment guy.
Yeah.
We can't
Maintenance
start
is
songs.
job one.
You don't like it when we start songs?
What?
Do your
Yeah,
job.
his job one, yeah.
You, see, you don't know.
I am
your
confident
badge.
everybody here can do their job.
Here though, yeah, she has some issues with the officer.
We were fine.
Watching-
We were fine. Everything
watching
was
you.
golden. I'm still number one.
Well, you didn't die. Like
Those
these
are
two,
one,
like
yeah.
goons
These slackers.
can't follow directions.
As everybody's exiting, I get down real low with my
Um,
comm to get like a really cool everybody walking off the
How
train.
do I perform the third paragraph
Like a celly?
of my job description?
Are you?
Is that something I
You
do?
guys, is that what you guys doing?
Good seeing
It's
you.
something you can do at all
We'll
times.
chat later.
Okay.
How would you prefer I do that?
Bye, friends.
So your PDC.
Wait, don't go!
Yeah, but I mean, table-wise.
You can chat with me. You can just come over and.
Okay, fair enough. Actually, I'll hit you up on Discord.
Okay, that also works.
He's my communicator.
So should I be expecting any kind of danger in this building? Do I need to set up people like red team go, like you guys go first? Or just do that, maybe. Yeah.
Danger is Always present.
Present. It's gonna be mutants flying around.
It is a clear and present danger.
Okay, so you two guys go first, because.
Yes, sir, team leader.
Sure thing.
Yeah. You guys be at scout party, and we'll follow suit. I'll carry. I'll
Sounds
come to
good.
the rear. Says.
Heyo.
You arrive, or you have arrived. You've stepped out of the tram, and you head towards the correct corridor and room and section, and you walk into what seems to be a very large, open. If you want to think of it as like it's not an empty warehouse because there are many tables and chairs and people. However, it is significantly larger than you may expect their needs to be. However, you see about 100 people who are kind of just typing away at computers, or at least consoles, and you kind of hear a familiar sound as you're like within the hum, and you realize that it is the voice of a friend computer that you've been hearing at all times of your life.
Friend computer.
I hear the voice all the time.
All the time?
All the time. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Everyone is dressed in the same kind of uniform of a plain sort of button-down shirt and slacks, all shades of gray, except for black ties that everyone is wearing.
Are these, speaking table, are these infrareds?
Presumably.
Okay.
You see that they aren't wearing their appropriate body armor, and also they are performing their typical daily tasks. Things that possibly you may have done before you became troubleshooters. And so you have arrived in this room.
Brick, would you like to start doing the
I want
hygiene
to do
inspection?
my PhD.
As you sort of start to set up your device, a gentleman by the name of Tank Y RNG walks up to you. You can see that as he has a name tag.
Level?
It's Y, so yellow.
Why?
Oh, okay.
Yellow, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
You realize that there is a sort of as you walked in above you, there was an overlook sort of office, and he checks in with you and sees that you're preparing the vacuum suck, and was like, "It's just excellent. Very glad that you were able to finally arrive. I put in the request for the cleaning. Good Lord knows 2 years ago, but it is actually not up here. It is this is just where I am. But what I need you to do is go downstairs into the cafeteria. That is where we need the hygiene cleaning. So if you could actually just head down these stairs to my right, and I'll be able to show you exactly where you need to go.
So are there any markings as far as what level we're on?
No.
So we have to take this guy at his word.
He is above
Just
us.
out of game.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it's fine.
We
I was
need
just
to
looking
fill
for
out-
like a clear level 33,
Yeah.
Can I
level
make one small
32.
recommendation?
What, as you were coming in,
Yeah.
you saw what level it was, but
Can I
any
get-
more specific information about this
Right.
area, this department, there's no.
Oh yeah, no, I meant just are we in fact on level 33
yeah,
or
yeah.
Can I
okay? So
confirm
but
those
we're going
are-
down to level 32 then.
No, you're
Oh.
within. So
Still
levels would be,
marked.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So can I confirm those orders with the computer?
I can do that for you, leader.
What do you have for that?
I'm the loyalty officer. I communicate with the computer.
Oh.
I would like to verify those orders because we were explicitly told to do a hygiene test at level 33.
He just
which
said- he
means
just- he
all of level 33.
You
Shoot me, liquefy me.
no, so you can make the request with friend computer. If so, you can either have your what's your
Loyalty officer,
If you have
Ran or ALM.
loyalty officer perform that duty, or you yourself can reach out to friend computer to clarify
Those orders.
the specific request made by Tank.
Tank, did you fill that? Fill those forms out? Yes, I will have Ran contact computer to verify those orders, as we were explicitly told to hygiene inspection on level 33.
But I think you can also directly talk to computer.
But I
You
give
want-
orders,
oh,
yeah. I don't do
Fair.
things. I give.
He's not a man of
Fair.
action.
Oh, I
He's
see.
a man of
Delegation.
delegation.
Ah,
Yeah, exactly.
alright.
Yeah.
I see.
You little rip snapper here. Going against my authority.
Authority? No. I'm just trying to make sure that we succeed as a team. So that you look good.
That was something that I could.
Speaking for the table, I might make the recommendation if we want to speak to the table instead of speak as character, we not raise our hand to talk, but raise our hand to signal that we're speaking to the table, not as characters.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We do that in one of my other play groups for D&D.
Yeah,
it works
yeah.
really well, so because otherwise you get confused.
Yep.
What?
Sometimes we would do like this.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
You're putting your
for
hand
me?
to your forehead.
Cookie
Because like that's not
for
a
me.
normal action.
Donald.
Yeah, that's my only concern is then like you cover your face, so then like depending on like who is looking at you, you might not be able to actually like see what they're saying, but anyway, so I trust that. Here we go.
I'm gonna die, Mike. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
we are just confirming the location of the hygiene inspection as far as the
I should be
exact
hearing
location
back
of
from our
all
friendly
33.
computer momentarily.
Yes.
Hopper. It doesn't want to come back. Your device dings, but as best as you know, that there has not been a direct response yet.
So there's a response, but it doesn't add over it.
Pending message.
You realize that no, that's actually just an ad. There just hasn't been a response yet.
Awaiting instruction.
I got some kind of message, but I didn't really see anything come in, guys.
Well, we'll still continue the hygiene inspection as so says computer.
Well, if we don't hear it from the computer, we would want to default to the person who's ranked above us, correct?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
It's up to you.
You
team
would
leader.
know that. I
It's up to you,
I'm
team
just
leader.
saying.
Yes, but those are explicit orders to do.
This
Up
is
to the
still
big
part
duty.
of level 33.
Sorry.
We're not leaving level 33.
No, you said when are we going level 32?
No.
No, just level
Within
33
level 30.
cafeteria, but the cafeteria happens to be
Downstairs.
downstairs.
Right. There are many levels and sectors and
yeah.
things
Sub-levels within
that-
the level.
So we're just in the
Correct.
mezzanine, right?
Kind of. It doesn't always make sense because in some areas it might be like that's literally it'll be 32 and then you just take a flight or take a step down and it's 32 and it's 31 like it's that sort of thing. In this instance, you would feel fairly confident that taking a flight down the stairs, as there is no marker of a level by the stairs, that you would not be leaving the level you're on.
Go for it.
Let's do it.
Yeah. It would make sense that a cleaning would need to happen in the cafeteria.
Oh my god.
What's
I
up?
look forward to being able to share this later. The
It's either foot down or follow orders.
something?
Yeah, some more.
I'm communicating directly with friendly computer.
Oh.
Well, he has the ads up, the pop-up ads.
Interesting.
Friendly computer has instructed us to follow our superiors.
All right.
Okay.
It's all leave it to you. Which
Yes.
superior do you want to follow?
Thank you for confirming.
You're absolutely welcome, leader. Anything I can do to help.
Yes.
Interesting.
Well, let's go downstairs.
All right.
All right. So you go downstairs, and the tank stays at the door, but he still opens it and gestures in and says that this is our cafeteria. Although, as I said, it's been a very long time since we've been able to use it. We have been in desperate and dire need of a hygiene cleaning. So if you would, it should be pretty clear what you'll need to do once you get in there. But this is where we parked for now. I need to go back up and continue performing my responsibilities upstairs. And he walks back upstairs.
Sounds good.
Sounds like somebody let this sit on the stove too long. Hey.
Inside joke.
This guy. I like this guy.
Hi.
I want to slap him.
Sounds like you could use
Wow.
some PS.
I don't know why you would
Can you-
think that would be relevant in game.
Well, that's
your,
alright.
your name is Ivan.
No, I don't raise my hand though. We're talking outside the table.
Alright. Oh, I was like slap him. I was sort of like that was why I was picking. But anyway, the cafeteria looks like exactly what you would probably think of a cafeteria looks like. But there are no lights on inside. There's just the illumination from the lights from the stairwell.
Do our personal communicators have lights?
Your screens light up.
I have a lantern I could use. Team leader. if
Yes,
you would
please
like me
use
to-
a lantern. And I'm assuming there's going to be a light switch
I'm going
somewhere.
to take out and affix my night vision goggles
Oh.
to look around the room.
All right.
What do you see there, Legolas?
What do you see with your outline?
Very nearly let you describe what you would see, not providing you any information. You see an empty cafeteria. There is about 24 sort of like those like steel tables with the bench
Yep.
seating.
Like a prison.
Um,
Yeah, thing.
I mean, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
With the kitchen past that. There is a very open like window that you can see in, but as best as you can tell, that there's just some equipment standard back there, but nothing nothing quite out of the ordinary yet.
Hey, Jenny, do you see a light switch?
Do I see a light switch?
Yeah, it's on the other side of the room.
Okay. I will make my way across and flip the light switch.
All right, excellent.
You're blind. No.
The,
I will take off my glasses before I flip the light switch. Guys, don't worry. There's not a lot to digest in this room at this point.
the
Even digested.
You're cooking really good jokes there, sir.
Hey!
You flip the switch, and it takes it's not quite so instant, but slowly all the lights kind of turn on overhead. Yeah, kind of like
Okay, take off my night vision goggles.
Sweet. I'll put the
Uh,
lantern away.
Night vision goggles. Where did you get that?
Part of my standard equipment that I have on me.
Night vision goggles is standard equipment.
It's on me. I don't know
It's
why
on
I have it.
inventory.
Directly, canonically, I do not know why I have it. But I know I have it.
I smelled the scent from you, sir.
You
It's
didn't,
not
you didn't ask me
dissent.
why I
He's
had a
questioning.
bullhorn. Why is
He's
this any
questioning,
different?
yeah.
I had
bullhorn?
something. Yes, I used it right in front of you.
it's true. He did.
I didn't.
That,
I had no idea that we had used. That's right.
That's
We
how I
used
tried to
that
get in.
from before.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That was before I knew that was the equipment guy.
that's true.
I will report you, sir.
Report me for what? I'm
Dissent.
asking why he has equipment
You,
that I wouldn't consider standard issue, but
something that you might want to take into consideration is that
yeah, It's my
Dog,
job to
dog.
inspect equipment. Like that's
The reason why that exists is that it's important to maintain a high level of gear, and it's also important to take into consideration that there are certain objects can only be used and held by folks of a certain clearance level, and it is important to.
He would know that if he expects it, right? He can-
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah. That's why I'm asking because why would any of us as the lowest level need night vision goggles? That doesn't.
Did it
Like,
not?
our
Well, it
our
helps.
standard equipment is a red pistol.
Sir.
and red
Well, so
armor.
next
If
time
I-
you see him pull out equipment, make sure you inspect it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So I'd
Wait,
like
you
to
already put it on. You already
They're
put
a
it
pair
on
of night
in-
vision goggles. Here you are. They work as night vision goggles. But did they or did they not, sir, help us just now in our mission?
They did.
So,
So what's the
some items
concern?
considered be treasonous items, and he would know that they're treasonous items.
For the most part, there might be some red flags, or there might be some objects you just might not even be aware of. It's,
So, so future things, do your job, inspect items before they're being dawned on.
Wow.
You literally yelled at me earlier for trying to inspect items, and now you're like, do your job. Sir!
I'm a manager. That's what I do. Yeah, I'm a flip flopper.
Goalposts! Goalposts!
Hey, you
But
know
be
what
careful,
though?
your performance review might not be so good.
I think we're all doing swell, and we should continue on.
I think he needs a pill.
Yeah, what, as the lights turn on, what does this room look like? Is
Yeah,
it, is
let's-
it a mess?
Well,
It
well,
is-
hang on.
it
So
is-
really quick, the inspection of the night vision goggles. Would I detect anything?
you can roll d20.
Okay.
Where are you again? Dan.
4. Dan, yeah,
Um,
4.
let's see. Where is this? You are fairly confident that while it is extremely unusual, it is possible for some troubleshooters to receive additional equipment or have just purchased and own additional equipment that would not be necessary for all jobs, but that they just might have on them. Night vision goggles you're not too familiar with as the kind of technology that they are, but you are fairly confident that it is.
He should have it.
It's something that he can have. Yes.
Or can have, yeah. Okay.
It's
All right.
allowed to have by our saving grace.
Yeah, from the computer, yeah.
Friendly computer.
Can I?
These
can
are excellent looking night vision goggles, and I'm glad that you have them. They served very handily in the mission for Friendly Computer.
Thank you.
Team leader, may I
Yes.
perform my PhD test? As that is why we're here, right?
Do you think that we're not hygienic?
No, on the
for
room.
the cafeteria. Yeah.
That would
Oh,
be,
with a cleanup,
that would be,
yeah.
that would be different.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, the
Okay.
PhD is more of an individual
okay.
type thing.
I see.
I
As
imagine
opposed to
the
the mission.
3 of us, or I mean, if you want to delegate one of your vacuum sucks to somebody else,
Ooh, me.
and we can start the cleaning.
You don't.
No, you don't have one.
I don't
You
have
weren't-
one.
you
That's
weren't
why I'd
given
like to
it.
get one.
Right.
three
No, but
have
you
one.
failed. Wait,
Oh.
so
You,
So
yeah, so
us
you
three-
can delegate
Oh yeah,
the
can
cleaning to him or to him.
do
No,
we
it was
three
given
need
by
to?
me. Huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
do we three need to use it because we are the ones that
We're
got
given it.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, actually
Yes.
that's true. Yeah, we
Yes.
The
should.
equipment was
Yes.
not released to us.
We definitely should be the ones using it.
Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
I would agree.
I, however, will make sure that I record this so that our wonderful work is documented thoroughly.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah. I like it.
You had asked what the room looked like. Now the lights were on.
Yes.
The room looks like it has not been used in 2 years. That there has been just not in use. It is not terribly dirty, although it's definitely there's a little bit of dust maybe. But even if like not every surface, if you like did like the little finger test, not every surface would be quite so noticeable. But there's no real food left lying around, and it is as I said, it seems just like it just hasn't been used in a long time.
So I'll delegate the 3 of us to start cleaning. since we
have a vacuum.
were given the vacuum sucks.
Sure. So you set down your the backpack part, and do you want to roll to see how you start it up?
Sure. 15.
Can I help them since I'm the equipment guy? Sort of show them how it works? Or is that not something that happens in this game?
We can. Although, what did you roll?
15.
15, and who are you again? Ivan. This is.
If it looks like he's having trouble
Blows up
operating.
in my face. Blows up.
What did you? Oh, you rolled a
15.
A 15.
1,000.
Oh, wow. All right.
Wow.
You you flip a switch, and a light turns on. You notice that it is green, and that there are two other lights next to it, or two little, I guess, little dots that you would assume that lights would come on. I'm calling them two little dots because I suddenly can't think of they're not
Unlit
bulbs,
lights.
but when there's
Little LEDs.
yeah, you like it's.
So there's some kind of input that I would need to do to do the next task.
I mean, maybe you might not necessarily know that, but it's there's just one light on.
One light on.
Is the vacuum
Green.
now sucking?
No.
Any sound? No sound.
Okay.
So it's green light, and there's two little dots. You said.
Yeah, there's
Unlit lights.
not quite the little tiny mini bulb encasements over the lights. There are the one that's lit that's green. There are two more like it next to it.
Dan, can you inspect my vacuum socket?
Absolutely. 18.
Oh, excellent. You are fairly confident that it is in perfectly working order, and that it you would need to pull the trigger on the hose in order for it to perform the suck options.
So I just need to pull the trigger, correct?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I pull it.
Perfect. Working in perfect order. Just suck away.
Yeah. So I pull the trigger.
Okay.
You shoot somebody.
Uh-oh.
Do I suck in ghosts?
The
Luigi?
there's a whirring that occurs in the sort of the main compartment of the device, and after a short period of time of waiting to see if anything else will happen, some green goop kind of pours out of it.
So green goop pours.
The goop's higher rated than we are.
Of it. So can I detect radiation? Oh, sorry. Sir, can you inspect my Geiger counter? Dan?
Your Geiger? Okay.
Yes, that's my one of my inventories.
18.
Can I see your thing real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
This goo is coming out of the vacuum?
Yes. Well, out of the vacuum suck.
Out of the...
The nozzle? The nozzle?
Yeah.
That's supposed to be sucking, though.
Supposedly with the name, it
You
seems
think
like
that
it seemed
with
like
the name
Yeah, it's not
vacuum
green
suck.
gooping
Right.
That it would
machine disposing unit.
I'm just trying to paint the picture in my
he
head.
is actually asking for you to inspect his Geiger counter.
Oh, he's using it. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
And the you are very unfamiliar with this piece of equipment.
But I rolled really well.
It's true. And
You need to roll a 20
you
for
are
that.
aware of your lack of knowledge, as opposed to thinking you knew how it worked and didn't.
that's very humble.
But
I'll make a mental note of that.
you are fairly confident that it's set at 0, and that if it detected any kinds of stuff, it would react.
So Dan, what is your response after inspection?
As far as I'm aware, with my knowledge of Geiger counters
Being what it is,
being what it as it is,
which is non-existent.
But
Sorry,
he's,
sorry.
he's,
Sorry,
he's,
I
he's
tried-
very
tried to help you.
charismatic. No, he's very charismatic. So I believe him because of his extensive knowledge.
that if it's set to 0 and that's where it is, then that's what it must be.
It has not counted anything yet.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
there's no
no
Geigers.
counter.
the
I'm-
Geiger
I'm
counter has not
checking
increased.
for
Sure.
radiation.
Yeah,
Yeah, trying to roll
yeah.
it.
Go for it.
Beep.
Ooh, 18.
Nothing
Is
is
it
occurring.
81?
Being as knowledgeable about computers as I am, is it on?
I'm assuming the green goop is that's the cleaning
So
thing. Like
just
it's like a
No, the
like
Geiger
a
counter.
Huh?
Is the Geiger counter on?
Yes,
yes,
the Geiger
yes.
counter.
Okay,
I was asking if can I check it.
So he held the trigger and it came out the hose. The
Yes.
green goop?
So
Yes. It didn't
Like-
spray out.
Yeah, I was
It
gonna-
just, to be
It
clear,
just kind of
it just kind of like
It gooped.
It gooped out.
is it constantly or is it just like
No. I mean, unless you want to hold down the
the thing?
the trigger for longer to see what more will happen.
Yeah,
yeah.
Do
go
it.
for
Let's
it.
do it.
Yeah.
Not to roll for it.
Create a
sure.
goop
I'm
monster.
getting a close up of the hose so I can catch the stuff coming out as like a nice action shot.
Wow, you're all about the filmmaking.
You gotta be the guy at Nickelodeon. You're gonna have all the green goop just fall on top of it. Ooh, 16?
Before that happens, I put my hand on something in my pocket. You know what it is.
What motion is he doing with his hand?
Is he doing the Michael Jackson? Is that,
Nah, that's fine.
Ran, are you having happy time now?
No, it's just roll.
What did you roll again?
Sorry, I rolled a 16.
A 16. Okay, so you have you're holding it down for a longer period of time this time.
Yes.
Around. So you wait. The whirring occurs, and a little bit of more goop pulls out and falls onto the ground. And as you're holding it for extended period of time, slightly more goop is coming out, but not quite at a faster rate. It's more or less at the same constant. That's just more of it.
Can I crack open the like? Is there a container unit inside of the vacuum suck?
It's pretty sealed. You need some very specific equipment in order to get inside of it.
Right. So do I notice him putting his hand in his pocket?
You can, yeah.
So I do notice.
Yeah.
It. Okay.
Hand on the pocket.
So Rand, why do you have your hand in your pocket?
Oh, I always keep an umbrella on me.
An umbrella
Yeah, of course.
in your pocket.
Yeah, it's one of those little fold-up Instamatic ones. I've had it forever.
Mr. Dans,
Yeah, I feel
would you like to inspect?
Yeah, can I inspect your umbrella? Thanks. Oh, it's a blue
It's
umbrella.
a blue umbrella.
Oh, I've been found out.
It's great because in my head I've been envisioning my yellow one, which is like,
They're like
I
this
realized
big.
immediately I was like, oh wow, if I try to describe it as like the literal one that I carry around on me, that would be not what I intended. It's a extendable umbrella with it's black sort of encasement to shield the user from all sorts of liquids that may fall on them or at them. It seems to be in working order. Although you've did you roll? No. What's your roll?
It's
Okay.
Wow,
Wow,
that's a heavy
three
dice.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
in a
Yeah.
row.
Wow.
This is Vince's dice, so don't look at me.
You
Wow.
You've definitely heard the adage of never opening an umbrella indoors, though. So you don't feel confident or comfortable popping open the umbrella to make sure that it works.
Bad mojo.
But you also are aware that nobody's been outside, so who
Right.
uses an umbrella indoors?
Yeah, this is fairly strange to have, as we would never need an umbrella inside.
I almost just needed it just now.
For what?
In case it's spray goo everywhere.
For the ooze, that's like, do we have like a mathematic equation? Like it is dropping this much ooze per minute.
It's like Sherlock Holmes. He's like,
Yeah.
There might be a math enough skill for that to find out what the rate is.
Yeah, well,
Hey.
So that right now we just have a green drip.
Yes.
So have you guys turned on your machines?
No, I haven't.
no, not yet. So this umbrella, doesn't seem like it would be something that Friend Computer would have given you as a
Of course it is. I work
requisitional
directly
item.
with Friend Computer.
Yeah, so do I. Friend Computer loves
It's all
me.
of our friends.
Yeah, he's
Friend
all of our
Computer.
friends. We all work very closely with Friend Computer. That's
Absolutely.
our jobs.
Absolutely.
But I feel that specifically this wouldn't like. Why would you need this?
To protect me from things dripping and spilling and.
Maybe
But
for the rain.
dripping is
yeah.
outside. Rain is well. Actually, we don't know what's
Yeah,
outside.
yeah, well,
I've never-
yeah,
I was gonna say, I've never
yeah.
actually
Yeah,
seen
so
There's
like-
no outside. There's
Yeah,
only
so
computer.
I've never used an umbrella. Have you used an umbrella?
Would I know that?
Would we even know what this is actually?
Yeah,
Why?
yeah.
Why do we?
Specifically, yeah. Would I
What is
like?
this
You,
object?
yeah, you do.
Okay,
You do.
so
And
yes,
then
yeah,
you-
this
so
is
you
an
would-
umbrella.
yeah.
This is what I know what it's used for like
You
what
ne-
its an original purpose was.
that doesn't have an original purpose other than what it's used in the case of
Right,
Jackbox.
for liquids and stuff like
Right.
that to drop. But like, I don't know. I feel like we
Do liquids?
do we
also-
have interior rain or interior
Occasionally,
waterfalls?
sure. Yeah.
We do.
That's why I keep it around for interior spills.
Oh, so this complex has like a no
Our
ceiling.
glorious roof,
No, there's rain can fall from sprinklers.
broken pipes,
Got
Does that-
it.
Does
Okay.
green
that happen
goo
all-
spraying out of
Random
broken
green goo.
equipment, which you should be more closely monitoring.
No, he's
just
busy
don't-
expecting
I
my
just don't
video
feel like
machine.
this.
and then,
Oh
yeah.
god.
Jeez. So Dan,
Do you still feel confident it is doing its job?
Okay.
The-
All right.
the
Well, then I
umbrella?
will. I will
No,
hand.
the
the
goop.
goop thing. Yes.
Oh, the goop. Yeah.
Yes.
Like it doesn't. To you, for whatever particular reason, it isn't. It's not a. There are no signs that it is broken.
Okay.
It might not
Can-
be doing what you were
Can I
expecting.
ask what this bold in particular means? All right.
The bottom one.
This one.
Oh,
No.
this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, if you had just found it.
Hmm.
If you had just found it, yes.
On the street, lying around.
However, it is someone's. They brought with them.
But I don't understand what that.
That would be
If you
stuff
had-
like you had found that you are fairly confident is from before Alpha Complex. You would want to do that.
Right. So, do I think that this is from before?
Possibly, considering you could make the connection that you're not supposed to open an umbrella indoors.
Right. Exactly.
Excuse me. However, it is another team member's personal belongings.
That's true, but it's my job to do this.
If you find stuff, yes.
Right.
During your mission.
Yeah, and we're on a mission, and I found it during. On this person.
You could make that argument. if
Yeah,
you
I'm
wanted
not
to.
trying to hide my umbrella, clearly.
Do you have any suspicions on Ryan?
I don't know if I have a suspicion specifically about Rand, but I might have a suspicion that maybe he found this item and instead of turning it into Friend Computer, thought that it might have been handy to have in a situation that he doesn't know that he might need it for. But I feel like maybe, in order to clear things up, maybe we should talk to either a requisitions officer or maybe even Friend Computer himself to see if this is...
I can get permission from Friend Computer.
Okay.
Could we have
Leader,
someone
would you
else?
like me to do that? Or
No, I feel like
I don't feel this is a valid
Team,
use of time here.
team leader, since he had the item that is
Oh,
a
yeah.
question.
Yeah, why he's just gonna...
I don't think
oh, yeah,
he-
of course, yeah, Friend Computer's like,
I know. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
speaking of the table, I actually was.
Yeah.
I would recommend that someone else.
Yeah,
Ask
I'll
Friend
contact
Computer.
Friend Computer since I'm
Yeah.
the equipment officer here.
I don't know if
And
that's
Rick.
your job.
So while she's doing that, I
turn on my
instruct Rick, to turn on her machine.
Sure.
Do I roll?
Yeah, make a roll for it.
7.
7. Let's take a look at
That
Brooke.
Blows
could
up.
be really
Blows
good.
up. Blows up.
Blows up. Covered in green goo. Covered in green goo.
Alright, so you turn it on. There's the similar whirring.
Am I allowed to drink this?
Blue
It's out,
Gatorade?
it's out of game.
What is
And,
that?
Blue Gatorade.
Your
Oh! Oh no!
Oh.
His drink is blue. Get him.
That's pretty funny. If only we had red Gatorade.
Right.
That would be better. Also, for the hell of it, I could have called out Brick for using a green dice roller.
But dice roll is not that's not part of the game, right?
No, it's
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
mean,
but the dice is red. Yeah.
yeah,
so
but
Yeah,
so-
the dice
neither
is
are the
red.
pens.
But the form you filled out though.
It's true.
Yeah.
They're
And-
effective. They're effectively red.
the narrator's using a green pen.
Yeah, I'm ultraviolet.
Oh.
I can do whatever I want.
You know, Mila Kunis thought that too.
That is a deep cut, man.
Good lord.
I don't think more than 10 people even saw that movie.
I didn't,
Yeah,
even,
Ultraviolet.
I didn't even realize
Is
she
that
was
it?
in that.
Yeah, that was her. Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
my
Nope.
god.
God, some of the worst CG of
Yeah.
all time.
Anyway, you.
Yes.
You actually. You should just message me on Discord. Yeah.
I
That
messaged you on
Oh, you.
Messenger.
I don't use that. Use
Oh.
Discord.
I don't have Discord on my phone.
I guess we'll just never be able to know. Or you
What if
Here.
you had text messaging on your phone and you could message each
Okay, I'll
other
get back to you.
Yeah.
via a sort of a short messaging system?
Don't.
Like-
That's the conflict we're having.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you are using your vacuum suck. Nothing seems to be coming out of it. However, when you point your nozzle towards the goop that is already on the floor, you notice that the goop seems to harden.
Wait,
For-
what
does
color
it
is
seem like it's from what I am doing? Or does it seem like it's just because it's old?
Quick, try the other one.
You can
Roll.
no, cause so you can because you're still using it. You can the longer you hold your nozzle at the goop, you notice that it is
Air drying.
air drying faster, or faster than it would naturally do on its own. And after about a minute or so of actually holding it, like aiming it, it's about as hard as a rock.
Team leader. Maybe all of our machines do something different.
Yes.
For you,
Because he hasn't rolled yet for his.
Well,
Two or
do you
three?
still have the umbrella? It's at hand.
Oh yeah.
6 p.m.
Well, we were marked for 3 hours.
3 hours.
yeah, that's what I was.
3. Okay,
Okay,
alright.
cool. Okay, good. All of a sudden, I was like, "Oh no, I'm playing so poorly." Can I see your message one more time, just so I can respond to it appropriately?
Donate to Extra Life. Do it. We're at 7,162.
Woo!
Something like that. Ooh.
Let's do it.
Do it. Do it.
Our goal is 10K. I didn't see anything.
I would like to remind you, however, that there are you. You have no you. No, never mind. That's it. That's information you get.
Okay. So friend computer tells me that this isn't exactly a necessary item.
What? Oh, the umbrella? It's still going with the umbrella?
Yeah.
It's fine.
The friend computer is slightly delayed. Has a slight delay.
Yeah.
Friend computer does a lot of work.
Yeah.
So
Friend
we
computer-
get a
wait,
response
did you
when
send
we
me a
get our
message?
response,
Oh,
and
did
we
you?
accept
Oh.
that.
I mean, all on its own time, really. So
Yeah, friend computer tells me that an umbrella wouldn't be. We're only sent out with the things that we need for a mission, and an umbrella is not necessary for a hygiene mission.
So okay, so let me
Could
take the umbrella.
Yeah.
I'll confiscate that and report him to Tank when we see him next.
Well, that's my job is to turn this equipment in. I appreciate that you're the team leader, but my job specifically is to turn in stuff like this.
Very
Oh
suspicious.
no. Nope, never mind. I can report it to you.
Yes.
So-
you are said reporting.
Yeah.
And said ticking.
Right.
Said
And I'm
contraband.
and I'm supposed to be rewarded for my efforts. But I don't mind just a pat on the back.
I pat you in the butt.
Oh.
Good teamwork,
Good,
buddy.
good game.
HR.
There's no HR here. Maybe him is the loyalty officer.
Loyalty officer. Do
Can
you
I get an
handle
orange?
HR?
Oh, I believe you report those directly to computer.
Oh.
For what?
Sexual
HR
harassment.
Yeah, I would like to report sexual harassment that I've seen taking place. Can I do that?
You can report fellow troubleshooters to your debriefing agent or through your team leader. Unless in this situation,
What if the team leader is the person causing?
then you would go to your debriefing officer.
Team leader, I would like to volunteer. I don't like my role as loyalty officer being questioned, but as per your authority, I guess I'll allow you to take my umbrella if you feel it's necessary.
Yes, we will leave that up to Tank or said computer to decide your fate.
Fantastic choice, team leader.
Can you now get to business? And
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
turn on your damn
shoot
machine.
Magoo.
You gotta-
Yikes.
Or make it harder.
Was it 0?
It's a one.
I'm gonna
This is what you
stand
get
behind
for-
the hygiene officer as
Excuse me.
the vacuum is activated.
Now, me wanting to catch our
You're gonna be right in front of it.
yes,
Yeah, of course.
our hotshot equipment guy, and I want to make sure that he is, highlighted well in my recordings.
The nozzle seems to rattle as you're holding down the trigger, and even before there's any whirring of the machine inside the casing, it just falls off from the rest of the tube, and the tube also just seems to just fall out of the tank.
Some assembly required, eh?
Apparently.
I wish you had a handy guy around.
Can I repair it?
Can you turn it off
Yeah,
first?
you can-
Can you turn it off first?
Yeah, I'll
You
turn it
don't
off.
know.
He
Turn it
just
off
sticks
and
his
then-
fingers.
Can you please do
in
that?
Yeah, you can roll to repair it.
10.
Average. Where are you again? Dan?
And
Even though I've looked up your shit the most, I feel like.
Please don't look at my shit.
Yeah, you're able to reattach the hose, and using some you check the kitchen maybe, and you find some tape. You're able to wrap that around the nozzle, and you're able to get that working again.
Cool. Right. Turn it back on and
supposed to do now, yeah.
Go for a roll.
One.
That'd be really funny.
19.
The machine starts to whir, and it starts to make a lot of noise. You don't see anything coming out of it, and when you aim it at the
Goo.
the
Hardened
the
goo.
hardened goo, you don't really seem to notice anything. However, you get the impression that something is happening, and so when you go to sort of check the nozzle, your hand gets pulled into the
So
ring.
it sucks.
So it's a normal vacuum. Is what you're trying to say.
Normal, sure.
I think I may have the only normal vacuum here, folks.
No, so yours hardens.
Hardens.
Mine
Yours-
does the goo, and his sucks.
But what are we here to clean up? Just the goo that you're oozing out of your vacuum suck?
So there's got to be an operation,
Yeah.
an order, I would think. So we gotta determine that. So I'm assuming the goo's first.
So goo,
Goo,
suck up the goo, dry.
dry.
But if we just don't even start with that, we're done.
How are we gonna keep
No, what? How does that work?
No, we
Our
still
work
got.
is
We have
done.
a. Hey, Rick. We have a job to do. Okay, we got a specific job that was given to us by
So
Frank
you're
Computer.
saying we have to use the vacuum sucks,
Yes.
regardless of.
As
That's what was given to us by Friendly Computer.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
It was
yes.
given us as mission equipment.
So is there any like a broom? Maybe we can like move the goo around. Or
That's not a
something we
vacuum
have?
suck.
Maybe there's a knob
Well,
or
somebody-
something
these guys can do something,
to
right?
adjust the
Oh, uh-oh.
We're fine. We got some sound padding that's fine.
Yeah.
But anyway, you were.
So yeah,
let's try that.
Is
Yeah,
there
so-
an adjustable knob on the vacuum suck that he has?
Turn it off goop mode.
And not so much that, but maybe the output.
If you want to roll for it,
Sure.
we can check to see.
20.
20.
Nats. Nats.
Sweet.
There's not really a mechanic in the. Well, I mean, there's kind of. Yeah, sure. You can increase the rate of goo,
So do I notice that the
and yours is currently set at the lowest.
Okay, so
Extra.
let's so,
Carefully
Okay.
adjust the knob.
So hold on, let me. Hold on,
We can always check with Friendly Computer as to the actual function of these if our equipment man doesn't know how to work the vacuums.
I've rolled 18 on inspecting them all, and this is what this
Alright,
guy's told
so
me
what I'm
that they're
suggest-
working. So,
We do goop, suck,
yep,
dry on a dirty area and see
Yeah.
what happens.
yes.
Can I try to do that?
Sure.
Ugh. 3. Tris.
All right. That's so your
Extra.
you're kind of just you're spraying it. It doesn't go up to like whatever setting you set it at. It doesn't shift around from there. But you probably used a lot more than you intended to. But
Do I slip and fall?
no. It's just
Right,
you were kind of going
You
for
were falling
like
and
a general like dirty area.
Yes.
And you just ended up like coating, let's just say like an entire like table as opposed to like maybe just a small part of it. It's a little excessive.
He's a little excitable.
Yeah, it's a little more than you were planning to, but there's no harm other than that there's just more stuff to clean up.
Okay.
And then
So
I'll
then,
vacuum. 11.
You're using the vacuum and the goop sort of spreads out some and kind of expands the area, but it's not really sucking up the goop.
Is
man, I
there?
wish we had a 4th and a 5th vacuum suck.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
that's missing.
Well, if we
Maybe
needed them,
we're
we would have been
missing.
supplied them by Friendly Computer.
No, if you just follow
Maybe.
directions and fill the form properly with proper ink.
Listen,
Where you
I already
got the
paid
big
for my
Maybe-
misactions.
I would like to interject that I would have used the correct ink had I had the correct ink in front of me.
To be
However, it was
fair-
not available at the time, and then there was no more forms for me to fill out, so I was not able to requisition the equipment as I would have liked to, because I do enjoy doing my job.
To be fair, these fools aren't the ones that originally made the mistake. Sorry, I'm snarky.
Fools.
Your
Well,
first,
Brick,
your
snarky
first,
one.
So,
your
Brick's so
first clone
snarky.
did it.
Rick Snarky.
You guys are totally new to the team.
Hey, so okay, so can't do this job properly. There's only 3 apparently. Looks like it.
Maybe we have to do it in a different order.
Is there another knob?
But we yeah,
The other
hardened
one.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was goop, hardened, and then suck.
Yeah, but I tried to do the suck before and nothing happened. To
Well,
the
you're doing it
hardening.
now, yeah. So nothing happened. It's just.
But if we
everywhere.
just maybe if we move it around, yeah. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
is the goop the final touches? The goop like a wax thing?
Can you harden it enough to where it cracks to bits and dust?
To bits.
Yeah, try that.
Oh
yeah, do we all have gauges on our things?
No,
Just him.
just him.
Just me. Okay. So we can try maybe goop, dry, crack, and then maybe you can clean up with the sucks.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Alright. So
You don't have to spread new goops. You can test it on some of this that's already
yes, yes. We have the goop out. It's
Yeah.
not doing anything. Yeah, yeah. So yes.
So I'm
Thank
hard.
you,
I'm trying to
Ryan.
harden.
Sure.
out. Anything for leader.
16.
All right.
Anything from
So you spend much longer time than you did last time, and it is excuse me. It's the goop hardens and then seems to become very brittle.
And then I kick it, trying to make it into dust.
It more or less shatters. Yeah.
Okay.
Very small green shards of something.
So
Vacuum.
vacuum
Here,
up.
it sucks it up.
Do we know it is visibly cleaner than it was before?
Was this all for naught?
Computer's gonna kill me.
It's
I'm failing as a team leader.
it's definitely cleaner.
But I'm more efficient. Okay. Alright. So that's the modus of operandi. We have to do goop, dry, crack, suck.
Yeah.
Classic.
The there is an audible ding nearby inside of the kitchen of the cafeteria, and what sounds like a door like handle opening.
Jenny, can you check that sound out?
Sure. Happy to do so.
I would have volunteered as well.
Sounds like the kitchen timer's up.
You walk over.
Ha 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 ha!
He's trying so hard.
Here I go, following my team leader's
So you-
orders.
So you see that
Hey!
door, and then a ringing.
I go to inspect the sound that I heard.
You walk into the kitchen, and there is a sort of a door next to what you would think leads into like the pantry. Like there's there's the clear window or whatever they would
Yep.
walk into. Next to that is more of a normal door, but the door is ajar, and you see a digital readout with your name on it.
Okay. I am documenting this whole thing, and I am going to step in the door to it opened.
Okay. Yep.
I would like to inspect the door.
All
Go in through the door.
You walk in. You open the door, and you see a room. You see a console in front of a standard chair, and the photo or an image of friend computer is on said console, and underneath it there is the text sanity test.
Sanity test?
Yes.
I will.
Is he the only one in the room?
Yep.
Rand, can you help out James?
I'd be happy to.
I did close the door behind me.
That's fine. If you didn't, it would have closed anyway.
Okay.
Okay, so only one person in.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay, so I go up to the door and it's closed. Do I see it has his name on it?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's locked.
I'll report back to leader. Well, the door is closed, but the door had his name on it.
As you approach the where you are confident the ding most likely came from the console, the computer says, for your protection, Your responses are being recorded by joyful affirmation. Please speak carefully. And then immediately thereafter,
Another console.
shit. I wish I planned for that. I mean, I did. The computer reads out, "Citizen, this is a test. What is 15 divided by 5?"
3.
Thank you for your cooperation. Let me.
The worst part is they don't know that I knew that. I'm so dumb.
That's all right. I was considering doing like a really difficult like arithmetic. Hard math question.
Heart arrhythmia.
Yeah.
I got that too.
Which, if certain levels of math knowledge are also
Friendly computer.
treasonous.
What is
Yeah.
the sum of?
Citizen, your psychological profile is now being processed. Stand by for therapeutic recommendations.
Standing by happily.
Can we hear any of this through the door?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, so
We don't know
we're
what's
totally
Yeah.
For
not, yeah.
the recommendation.
I see
Cleaning.
therapeutic
Hey-yo.
recommendation after getting a question. 15.
That is all. Please return to your duties.
Interesting.
Oh.
Anything else in the room? Just the console.
Yep.
Okay.
And the door
Pops open.
Pops open again.
Great.
So Jenny, what was that about?
Sanity check.
And
All is well.
Did you pass? Oh, yeah, okay. I was gonna ask did you pass, but then you already said so.
Normally that would be above your clearance.
Oh.
Sanity check.
Knowing the results.
I just ask him like if the, okay, sorry.
Would I have known that
just letting you
before
know.
I blurted it out? Would I have known that?
I mean, you think you passed.
Yeah. I was given no recommendations
Well, I mean,
for further therapy at this
I
time.
mean, he
right?
could have been shot, and then it could be the third clone of him.
Technically
so.
true.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Is he sticky?
Well, I'm kind of sick of all the goop coming out now. So.
On your way back from the kitchen, you do notice that there is a dark brown stain in the middle of I guess in front of the place where like the chefs or the cooks might like leave the food in
Yeah.
trays. I don't know why I can't.
Oh,
The,
just
count,
really
the
clean
inside
that.
of the
We don't
kitchen
know that.
counter.
He would-
Yes. Okay.
He does.
Hey guys, I found a really dirty spot. Maybe this is part of the hygiene cleaning inspection thing.
Let's
That
do
we're
our
doing.
thing. Let's
So let's just
Yeah,
go
let's do that.
clean.
let's goop.
I would like
her.
to also take a close look at it with my camera
Yes.
to document
Documents.
the thing.
Awesome. So
Report,
yeah,
report.
so you can go ahead and do that, and if you folks want to
Roll.
do your jam,
Do our
yeah.
Do you need me to roll for the inspection or no?
With the camera.
Well, I'm looking at the camera and also, kind of just
Oh yeah,
looking at it.
sure.
See if it-
Oh god.
okay.
Is he low?
13.
I really
Um,
suck at
you.
hardening.
Rolling.
What's your name again? Jean.
Jenny.
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 Jennifer. You.
Friends with Penny.
Jean.
Jennifer.
Jenny.
Jennifer.
Jenna.
Similar to penne.
Jenny. Penne.
Jenny pasta.
Remy.
Oh, I definitely should have done
Jenny.
FER. That would have been really funny. What'd you roll again?
13.
You are not sure what the stain is. It is. You've seen lots of dirty spots. This seems to be just something that you've not only not expected, but not really planned or trained for.
Yes.
It doesn't really seem like it's a above your clearance, but it's definitely something. It's a
Not something I've personally dealt with, therefore, not really a clue.
kind of, but it's not something that you have can use similar or relatable experience.
Okay.
It's strange,
Okay.
to put it in one word.
Great.
And what did you all roll?
19.
All right.
I'm gonna goop like the shit out of it.
You got the exact amount of goop you needed on that spot.
That was a great job gooping it up.
I got
I gooped on it. So.
a 4.
Got a 4. All right. You leave it running for probably too long, and it turns brittle, and then also starts to turn gray, not gray, brown, dark brown, and maybe a little black. But you kind of kick it around, and it just sort of the darker bits turn to a bit more like dust or ash or something. Not quite like small shards, but you're pretty sure that it should still be able to get cleaned up.
I rolled a 2.
Failures. Failures of my team.
Sorry, team leader.
You
Apologies.
Lose a finger.
you
in the
seem
back.
to make a bigger mess.
Of course.
You're using you're trying to draw it up, but then you get too close, and it just sort of it just spreads around some more, or you try too far away, and it doesn't pull up enough of it. You're pretty sure you cleaned up any of the ash kind of stuff, because that was pretty easy to get.
Yeah.
But the shard
Ashes,
there's a lot of shards
ashes,
and
and
stuff.
dust to dust.
It's a bit more spread out, but it's not. You're pretty sure that the stain underneath is no longer there, but now you have all these shards of green stuff.
Can I try again?
Yeah.
17.
All right. After a decent amount of effort, you're pretty sure you clean up all of it. There or a few that somehow seem to get underneath the counter nearby, but you're pretty sure that you're able to get all of it.
Excellent. Well, it's all vacuumed up.
Yep.
Great.
So.
What about the rest of the goop out there?
I'll get a
Well,
clean
I'm assuming we did that, right? We went to you, we found, we cleaned it up. Is that my assumption?
You could have made efforts, sure, but we need to see some dice rolls for that to confirm
Dice rolls?
whatever.
Me? Everyone?
Yeah.
Or all you guys?
Oh, yeah. Excuse me.
Well, these three are working. Is there anything else I notice?
You do. You notice that there is another door outside of the cafeteria that has your name readout on it.
Leader, there's another door over there with my name on it, like previous Jenny's store. Mind if I check it out?
But his door beeped.
It's true.
His
I just happened to notice while you guys were working.
notice what? That
The door over there with my name on it.
But it didn't beep though.
No, I was just looking around.
I'm gonna deny that order. Deny that action.
Yes, sir.
Computer would have prompt you to go and check it out.
I would like to walk over with my.
So, let's go.
I'm
Is it clean?
following
Hey,
him.
so-
I'm following the door.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it's fine.
He's doing his job.
Because you got prompted, and then you went, alright. And I told you to go over there anyway. So, so anyway, the rolls, I got a 20.
Okay.
I got a 12.
7.
Yeah, that's fine. So you were able to clean up most of. Actually, no, you got all of it,
Sweet.
including the stuff that you started with, and then all the stuff that you left on the table.
Alright, so we all pretty much cleaned everything, right? Pretty much.
Mhm.
So can I have Breck? Can you do a final inspection since you're a hygienist officer?
It's definitely cleaner than before, but just in the areas that you have specifically transmuted into goop, crystalline green
Shards,
stuff,
dry goop.
and then
Vacuum.
vacuumed up.
You probably haven't done the most perfect job.
No, we gotta do the perfect job. So says computer.
You hear another ding, this time out in the stairwell.
Okay. Ran. Can you
Yes,
check
sir.
that sound out?
I'd be happy to.
You head out to the stairwell, and you see
I follow.
a door similar to yours and Jenny's, but it says Brick's name.
Okay. I report back to Leader Ivan. It actually has Brick names on it, or Brick's name on it.
Brick. Brick.
That's Dan.
No, sorry. Oh my god, it's in.
Yes.
Can you check that? There's a call for you. Can you follow?
Yes, I will.
Yes.
I don't respond to
Sorry,
names
for some
that
reason
are
I'm not
my own.
getting
Yeah. I will go to the
Well, yeah, they're sexting apparently.
the computers. Can only do one task at
Very
a time.
flirtatious. Yeah.
One task at a time. Computer.
He's a busy computer, that friendly computer.
There's just so
But
many
he sure
people
is fantastic.
to interact with.
So many ads to send out.
So you head over to the door, and then it is not propped open, but you kind of like check the handle, and it's not locked.
I go in.
All right. So much, not that I suppose you would have seen it, but it's similar description of it's a dark room. There is a console with a chair in front of it, and that is the only light source. And then there's really nothing else in the room.
It's not even a plant.
No.
I go sit in the chair.
All right. On the console, there is an image, and you hear, "This is a test of your imagination. Please identify which of these two pictures contains scenes similar to your own life." And the photo you see
It's a Rorschach.
is this.
So we can see that right now.
So what am I supposed to do?
Please identify which of these two pictures contains scenes similar to your own life.
Two pictures?
Mm-hmm.
This one.
All right. And then a small panel opens up from the wall, and a bottle of pills falls out.
I pick up the bottle and try to see if there's anything written on it.
Nope.
I pocket it
Okay.
and I leave the room.
Yep. Doors unlocked.
Mhm.
And leave.
Yeah. Hey, team leader, I'm back.
Everything all right?
I think so. Probably.
You think so? You think so? This is not. You don't know, or you do know?
I'm here.
Here. Yeah. Let's get back to work.
Okay. What's our next task?
Let's try. Well, so we attempt to finish the clean. The
Okay.
rest of it.
And then you finish up cleaning.
Yep. We're good. So let's report back to Tank. Is he around? You go upstairs.
Yeah. You head up, and you see that the stairwell is each step is the color of yellow, and that there is a button.
My legs gonna melt.
There is a button down at the base of the stairs that would lead up to the sort of overlook of the
To
call
where
center.
we just were.
No, you go up the stairs.
Yeah, yeah.
In the big open room with all
Yes.
the people sitting in front of the computers.
Yes.
There's a set of stairs that Ivan came down the first time when you showed up. Not Ivan.
Tank.
Tank.
Okay.
You're right.
Do I say Tank?
He's up there. Like I said, there's a.
So we're at the bottom of the stairs. We're next to the button.
Yeah.
What color's the button?
Wow.
I push it.
Okay. There's a pleasant tone that you can hear from up in
A
the,
laser blast.
the overlook area. And after a brief moment, Tank comes down to greet you and asks, "How's it going?"
It is going swell. We have finished up our cleaning.
Already? Wow, that's impressive. Not that I wouldn't trust the friend computer to send me the best, but I was my personal expectations were that it was a much greater length of time, but I am still very glad and grateful for your assistance.
Welcome. Much obliged.
Do you mind if we go down and I perform the
Final inspection.
final inspection?
Before that, I have this contraband. I'll pull out said umbrella and report Rand for having inappropriate inventory items for this mission.
Is this?
It was found by.
Was this given? Was this part of the your
Requisitions?
yeah, briefing requisitions?
No, it was a personal item.
Okay, I will take it for now, and I will follow up with my superior to see what we should do with it.
Very good.
So he takes it and kind of just like sets it down on the stairs.
Those are the garbage. Umbrella drop.
I have some sexual harassment to report.
Wow! I'm right there.
Okay.
Do I report it to you or?
Unless it's if so, it'll be you will be able to do it during your briefing.
Oh, okay.
Debriefing?
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
You're
I'm trying to
instructed to
I-
trying to
debrief
place
her.
it.
I do not know at this time
Across
whether or
the
not I will
eyes.
be your debriefing
Oh,
officer.
okay. Good to know.
That'll be decided
Sorry.
later.
Good job, Corey,
sorry.
bro.
But
Good job.
You're not wrong.
do your best to still get through your mission.
Okay. Thanks. Put up or chin up. Chin up. Okay. All right.
I think that you can do just great.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So y'all head down.
Yep.
And he walks. He's much more confident walking into the cafeteria this time around.
Because it was dark.
You're not wrong. You seem to make a note of the fact that he's kind of looking at where the light switch is, and that he is like, he just goes, I really need to put in that request to move that closer to the door, and he kind of looks around and claps his hands, says, "Thank you. This looks great. I'll put in an accommodation for your team in my follow-up report. But it seems that you have done all that you need to do, so you are all set."
Team leader, do we also need to find John G. Wren?
Yes,
We do, yeah.
That is.
Oh, John.
Yes.
He's been on vacation for the past 2 months. I haven't seen him.
Vacation?
Yeah.
Where?
How does one get a vacation? What is a vacation?
Where does one
Ask
go
you-
on a vacation?
Wait, you guys get
For a friend.
vacations?
Asking for a friend.
We have important news for him from computer.
Yeah, do you know where he may be?
Is it vacationing down 2 levels or something?
No.
He's vacationing in the sweat mines.
No, he's probably still in his room, using that virtual
Game Boy.
trip simulator.
Oh, can we go there?
Where may we find his room?
Yeah, where's
That is information that your briefing officer should have provided to you.
Do we have it?
Our
And he just sort of like he's very clearly
snarky.
he just doesn't know, and so he's like,
Leader, would
it's
you
not
like me
on
to
it's
ask
not
my
on me to
friend on
provide
the
that
computer?
information
Please.
to you.
is there
Yes,
a directory
contact.
that we can look up?
I'm his
Supervising officer.
what's the when you are
Ranking. Commanding?
Frenzies.
Superior.
he's my
BFF?
supervisor. What,
He's your
what's-
supervisor.
Yeah. Yes.
So you're yellow, and then he must be
Green.
G
Yeah.
Yeah.
or above.
Okay. Well.
What information needs to get him?
It
I'm
is
pretty
G.
sure his calendar showed that it was all black until I think next Thursday.
Well, unfortunately, that kind of information was passed down to us by an officer that ranks you, and thus we can't exactly tell you that.
Dilly-dally.
information.
It's funny how information can and can't be shared within our circles. All right. Fair
Well,
enough.
that sounds like a communist remark. You just want the share of information through everybody.
As an officer who outranks you,
Shoot him.
I certainly feel that I would be able to receive any information that you would be provided.
That we were
I
provided
trust-
by a blue.
However, I trust that however you gained such information and why you're not able to share that with me is for good reason.
Sure is.
Kind of just pulls out like a piece of paper and just kind of like puts it down, puts it back in. What's your name again?
Dan.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Write that down.
Yeah.
Friendly computer, you have a message.
Another one. I'm just so popular.
He's
I
all-
just
all
can't
being.
stop clicking on the ads.
All being.
Just so friendly.
I'm just trying to abide by the rules, and that information that that's passed around from higher officers isn't supposed to be something that we just spout out. I'm sorry. I mean, no
agree.
disrespect. We're just trying to follow the rules.
I honestly think we should just go to his room.
Because not following the rules is communism. But yeah, is there a directory in which we can use to find his room?
That's what U.S.
We need
friendly
to deliver a
computer-
very important message from a blue.
I'm trying to look. I just need to look up a word.
Word?
A word.
Word.
Word up.
Interesting.
Interesting.
These dice towers are available.
These beautiful dice towers.
Limited edition.
Yeah.
He,
Limited edition.
Pete
They have
Snack
a little.
just said,
Dice
a
towers.
table full of traders, I see.
They have a little controller, the extra life controller on them.
Little flare.
Yeah, a little flare.
And there's an inside too that
Yeah.
randomizes your dice rolls.
If you donate $75 to Jeff Prida, he will give you one of these. He handmade them. They're really nice.
These were used live on the set.
Yeah,
Pre-recorded.
you need a piece of history.
I haven't even gotten a roll any dice this game.
We gotta do some more checks, man.
Oh god!
Oh god. Try to kill your
It's
fellow
alive.
Maybe if you
citizen.
weren't being such a traitor over there, you'd be able to roll more often.
Hey now.
Reckless.
Um,
I'm really excited to use this when I DM.
Nice.
Sweet.
Especially
Anyway,
when I
so
get those good damage
that's
rolls where I
taken
get
care
to drop a
Well,
pile of dice
anyways,
on it.
I just heard back from Friendly Computer.
Yeah.
John G. Wren, last known whereabouts is Green Class Mausoleum. He's been dead for 3 weeks.
What?
Interesting.
green class mausoleum. Wait, so he's buried. That's what you're saying?
Should we?
Entombed.
What? Yeah.
Well, we
In the
still.
mausoleum.
Sorry. Yeah.
We have to deliver the news.
Well, we gotta verify.
That too, yeah.
Yes.
So we gotta.
Our
go.
job is not to verify, though. Our job is just to demote him and fire him.
Right.
Probably for not showing up at his job.
Well, we'll
So we
go
still
there
have to-
Awkward.
Yeah.
on his mausoleum and then say to his dead body,
We'll slip-
"Hey, you demoted. You're fired."
That's all it takes.
Yeah, we'll slip a piece of paper in.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go there.
You. Okay.
Can we?
So we
get to that?
say our goodbyes.
We have a job.
Yeah.
We have a
And
mission.
then we
Bye, Tank.
leave.
Of course we can.
So yeah. So you leave the.
Can't
stop.
center,
Yes.
It's just so
Um,
fun.
and you look up the directory for the location for the green mausoleum, and as has been a door opens, and there is a ding.
Okay.
You see your name on it.
My name. Swell. I go to the said door. Is it?
What are we gonna do, team leader? What do you want us to do?
You just want us to chill?
Yeah, you guys chill. I have this call I gotta make. So.
Hang on. As friend computer's on the line, and you know how he gets. So I'm just gonna step over and
Yeah, yeah.
be
Do you
right
need me
back.
to inspect the equipment inside?
No. What?
Oh no! What
I
have you
will.
written?
Nothing.
It's a curse words.
Oh my god!
Hey.
All right.
Okay. So.
I think it shows up. Hopefully
Yeah.
it does.
If you guys wait here, I'll be back.
I'll go get my markers.
jiff.
I'll make it nice and bold.
Okay.
So I
and a
go
peanut
in.
butter.
Yes,
So
we'll chill.
you walk in. Door closes behind you.
Yes.
It's just been like every other room I've described. You hear there
It
is
is
no.
Really?
Wow.
There,
brain.
however, there is no console and there is no chair. There's just a light above and kind of like a spotlight for like a very specific location in the room.
Awesome. So I go to that spot,
All right.
investigate.
You hear friend computer's voice going scanning, ding, confirmed. And, nothing really seems to happen for a moment. Thank you.
Excuse me, did you see another dog outside? A citizen? Basically, you're getting scanned, vitally scanned.
A panel opens in front of you, and a floating bot, so like a robot. There are like little droid-looking things. Enters the room, and
Past us.
oh no, in just the room.
Just in the inspection room.
Just in the inspection room.
Oh, okay. So there's a door inside on the. Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
there's various panels in many of these rooms that are seamless, so you would never be able to find them.
Gotcha.
But it seems to maintain only a 10-foot radius around you, and there are occasional sort of like beeps and warnings, and the sort of like eye lens of the bot sort of like seems to zoom in and zoom out as it's sort of rotating you. But otherwise, there's nothing.
It's touching me? Is that what you're saying?
Nope, no touching. Just
This
observing.
is going around.
Just touch.
Yep,
Going
just
around.
observing.
360, okay.
And then
No touchy.
the door unlocks.
Okay.
And opens.
Okay. I walk out.
The bot follows you and maintains a 10-foot parameter.
Hi guys, I got a friend.
Oh.
Oh.
I get a nice up close action shot of the bot.
The bot.
It doesn't seem to take notice of you. However, if you do get into its path, it sort of bumps into you, backs up, and then does its best to move around you and then maintain a circle around Ivan. Ivan.
So it's a Roomba, not a Boston Robotics dog.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's a floating Roomba.
Do you mind if I
Hit
inspect
it
it
with a hockey stick.
to see what its functionality is? To see what it's doing to you?
I don't know if he's supposed to touch that thing.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna delay that order. It came from mother. Not mother. It came from computer.
Oh.
You're
Came
not
from computer.
wrong. in
You
calling
have-
Friend
Freudian
Computer
slips.
Mother.
Mother, yeah.
Friend
See,
Computer
yeah.
made you.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
They're as you're all clones. For those of you who were not able to or hadn't read the sort of briefing of the campaign, people aren't made through traditional means. People are made through clones and cloning.
Rate better.
Good.
But anyway, so you leave, you
Yep.
get the bot floating around you, and while you were in your room by yourself, I'm going to have just say everyone else was checking the directory just to make sure you knew where to go for the mausoleum.
Mausoleum.
Right.
Yep.
Are you sure you don't want me to check on what it's doing to you? Is it?
I trust in the computer.
You don't want to know what its functionality is?
Is there reason to distrust mother for giving
I'm not
something?
distrusting
Our
her,
friend.
but like it would be interesting to know what it's doing.
No. Thank you for your input. but
Okay, so you're stopping me from doing what my job is.
Ooh.
Your job is to inspect.
Yeah. It's literally to inspect like bots.
Bots?
Yeah, bots. That are assigned to the team.
So
And
that's been
literally,
assigned
this.
to
Not
you.
assigned
So
to
like
Literally, this.
there's all of the subtexts are all lining up. So this is my job.
Interesting.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, you roll.
All right, yeah. So let's
Yeah.
It's just not gonna be able to even get it to sit still. It's in constant circling motion.
Yeah, I'll move with it. I'm a
Wow.
handy kind of guy, you know.
I
Go
read
for
that
it.
20.
7.
Oh.
The you are able to sort of work with it, but you hear a growing whirring noise coming from inside of the bot. Like it's getting more audible.
Is it a baby with a suit with a gun?
Is it large enough to fit a baby with a gun? And his suit?
Wearing a suit, yeah.
It's whirring? Like, as if me working on it is like preventing it from moving, and so it's like,
It's not preventing. You're not preventing. You said you're not preventing it from moving. You're
No.
working with it.
yeah.
It's you can still walk with it and sort of like poke at it and try and figure out what it's doing. But you notice that there's
Making
just,
noise like
it's
a
just
cat
making
that really wants to be put down.
kind of like it's just sort of like.
Does Dan know it's doing harm to me?
I'm gonna have a different rule for that.
Okay.
That was for
It's a 5.
being able to work with it.
Yeah.
You are you believe that it is not actually doing anything. Like it's it's putting on a show. Like it's making these sort of like analytical sort of
It's giving out the old razzle dazzle.
actions, but that it's not actually retaining any of the data that it's
Okay.
making.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So it's harmless, and it looks like it might be doing a job. I'm not sure exactly what that job is, but it doesn't look like it's harming you.
It's a heck of an inspection.
And its circuits, are working fine. Like it's doing its job. So
Its circuits are working while it's in a circuit around our team leader.
yes.
It's true. So we've got
Mausoleum?
mausoleum.
Yep.
Mausoleum, ho.
Let's do
Well,
it.
before we go, Ivan, I do want to mention as team leader, I don't think our inspector here, Dan, should be questioning your orders so frequently.
Thank you, I'll make a note of that. Right
I would like to provide you with some personality stabilizer drugs.
I think that's a great
Ooh.
idea.
As per usual, you texted me when I was exactly 5 minutes.
As I have a
There you go.
concern that you might
Technically
have.
6, but
What is the word for it?
Mood
Substandard morale.
Substandard morale. I'm trying to just do my job like everybody else here.
Our job is to follow
Argumentative,
orders.
reluctance to volunteer, questioning the team leader, habitual frowning when I tell jokes, which you do a lot.
Out of character. Out of character.
It's really hard to tell because like our characters in real lives like blend so seamlessly.
Okay, so
We're all brilliant actors.
if you give him the drug, I will keep one for as a retain, just in case if he dies. So that's something I need to report you to. Okay.
Yeah, he seems to be in a great deal of wanting to hand those things out.
Well, it's
Failure
his
to
job.
treat SSM as treason. I am only trying to
Take the
prevent
pill.
from being
I,
guilty.
I
of
order you
treason.
to take the pill,
Oof.
and I will grab. And just in case something goes wrong with you, I would take.
Remember, laugh and the whole complex laughs with you. Cry and you fry alone.
You
Wow.
cry, you fry.
Wow. Is that your motto?
That was
Yes, yes.
Hey,
That's good.
so
It is a great adage of the complex.
So, I order you to take a pill, and I'll take one pill just in case something happens to him, so I can report you.
Okay.
You're taking a pill too?
No, not. I'm
Oh.
gesting it as a retain. I'm carrying it just in case, so I can report him saying that he poisoned him.
I'm
So
I am
report him.
merely following my job description.
Yes,
Team leader.
yes. I
To
hear you.
reassure you that I am
So
enthusiastic
you're not going to
about
punish
doing
him
this
for
job.
following his duties, but you're punishing me for following my duties? I just don't understand.
Hey.
I'm not trying to like give you a hard time.
It's not
I'm
your
just
job to
trying
understand.
do what I'm supposed to do. Like this
Yeah,
is
I know
what
you do
friendly,
your- yeah,
this is what
yes.
friendly computer has told me to do is to inspect machinery
And he's doing his.
and to pass over on our equipment to make sure that it's in working order. That's all I'm trying to do. That's it.
Okay, I hear your grievances, but I think
There's
hearing
a-
from Jenny.
There's a ding in the room that Ivan came out of has your name on it.
Whose name?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
well, apparently the friendly computer wants to see
Well,
me, so
I'm
gonna go.
Whoa. I'm gonna order.
You want to belay friendly computer's orders?
No. I want to see this. I want to see this happen out. I want to see him on the pill when he goes in.
Well, I'm gonna go do what the friendly computer asks me to do.
But you have to follow the leader, right?
Yeah,
I'm
but,
gonna tell you.
but our ultimate leader, our ultraviolet leader, okay, has asked me to do this. So I'm gonna go
Technically,
do
computer
this.
is above ultraviolet.
Okay, well, yeah. So our friendly computer,
He's X-ray.
yeah, has asked me to go and speak with him. So that's what
I
I'm
think
gonna
you
do.
need his pill in order to succeed in this
If
test.
something happens when I will take the pill immediately after I come out. Is that a good compromise, team leader?
No, I want to see him high on goofballs. I want to see this happen. I want to see
He's gonna
this.
see his
he's
mouth
already-
empty, look under his tongue.
He's already taken one of them
Okay,
at
so
the
he
beginning,
took
and
it.
nothing happened.
So he has ingested. I have a pill just in case if he goes haywire, so I can report him. So I have a pill. You're on. You have the effects of the pill, and then he goes in, right?
Friendly computer.
Right.
Off to see the
Friendly
computer.
computer. Josh.
Wonderful friendly
What's up?
computer.
Also a message from me. Friendly
Damn, computer's so popular.
computer.
Actually, it's fine.
Okay.
I'll take a yes or no.
And who are you again?
Who, me?
No,
The other one. Ran R. Elm.
Ran. What is? Yes, you do.
Built in?
No.
Okay, so
you'll
it's
just
an
need to make
action.
a general d20 roll.
Okay, sure.
And so you're gonna go into the room.
Yep.
Okay. So you go into the room. There is a chair and console. And once you walk in, the door locks.
Okay.
Do you have a seat?
Yep.
Okay. Friend computer comes onto the screen and says, "Please answer yes or no to express your agreement or disagreement with the following statements."
Do you like your team leader?
I have had strange experiences.
Yes.
I am afraid of losing my mind.
No.
I sometimes feel like killing other citizens.
No.
Are you sure?
A few minutes go by, and what are called ego enforcers arrive through a door opposite the one you came in through.
Robots or
They're people. They are decked out in a full figure battle armor, and it's hard to make out what they're saying through their really thick helmets. But one hands you a T-shirt that says "Love the computer." they all nod at each other and then break formation and stampede out of the room through the door you came through.
oh, you're about to die.
They just run around you. They don't they don't literally stampede. They just
okay.
instead of
They like
being,
march
like,
out.
as opposed to being in formation.
They march
like,
to you aggressively, surround you,
like,
and then leave the same way.
give you the thing, and then just like bolts run away from you.
Right.
Wait.
Out of the but like
The
towards
door.
that.
Yeah,
Who has
Okay.
a t-shirt? Who's a t-shirt? He's a t-shirt now?
yeah,
Yeah. I'm gonna put the T-shirt on.
That's the
You
spirit.
can.
Do it.
That's fine.
Yeah. Groovy. And okay, so
And
I'm
then, so outside the door he came in through, a bunch of really big dudes in really thick armor burst through and then just are literally running as fast as they can to get away from the area that they're in.
oh. I thought they were gonna go out there and beat the crap out of them. like
No,
Hold on, wait, hold on.
They're-
Let me get
they're-
straight.
You might even consider their actions as evacuating.
Yeah, I'm gonna take more than a couple steps back, maybe around a pillar or a
That's fine.
little bit.
okay, so do I notice anything about this room that's
No.
what about the door, the entrance upon which they came in?
It's shut and sealed. Basically, it looks like there's just a wall there now.
Okay.
It's such a tight seal.
Okay. Alright, well then I guess I'll just come back the way I came.
All right.
Yeah.
Dan.
That was really a room clearing event there.
Yeah, I guess I
This
must
is-
have passed a little gas. I don't know.
What happened?
They handed me this T-shirt. I put it on because I like it, and then they ran. They left.
The shirt.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me.
As a reminder, it says "Love Friend Computer."
Love friend computer. Yeah.
Cool.
Like love, comma, friend computer, or just a statement of love, friend computer.
Love Friend Computer.
Okay.
There's like love friend computer. Like
Okay.
those sort of like
I
black
mean,
and
the
white.
comma makes a difference.
It's
Yeah.
true.
I would be jealous if it said love, friend computer. That's attention I'm not getting.
Yeah, that's true.
I also want to be cherished.
So yeah,
as
so
love, friend computer.
Ran, would you like to make a roll to work on your firecrackers?
Excuse me.
I didn't
What?
announce that.
Sorry,
What?
That is not known information.
you're right.
All right.
I
fine.
forgot that was
Erase.
through
Erase.
text.
Above table.
You guys are all much
Yeah.
better at this than
A little
I
closer.
So okay, so I
Anything
probably
shot.
message computer my email. I basically tell him like, are those robots those things?
Which were supposed to be robots in this context?
Were they robots? Were they robots? Or the
Ego enforcers.
the people
in
the people
armor.
fleeing.
Oh, no.
would I have
people-
known that those
oh,
are
okay,
ego
sorry, I thought they were-
enforcers?
You've probably seen them before.
Okay, so those people who left, are they this thing? Are they them?
No.
Alright. Just checking. Just
Man, it really seems like he had to go.
Yeah.
Good one.
alright, so
Alright.
It's a crime.
mausoleum?
Sure.
Let's go to the mausoleum and tell Guy
John G.
R-E-N
That he is
that he is
demoted.
demoted and fired. So we go to his grave.
Okay.
Presumably.
So you head down a few corridors, take a elevator, and up to the correct level. You take a walking escalator. Yeah. And eventually arrive at the green mausoleum. The door is green.
Oh no!
We're
Can
not
we
in
not go
Is
in?
that an X? And we all also read, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Do you want me to check with Friendly Computer, see if there's a way in?
Please do.
Well, we
Roll, right? Is a roll for that? Or no, you
if
can
you
contact.
just,
sorry,
if you
yeah.
just
Right.
Messages.
Actually, if you just want to reply here, I'd like to ask you to, if we can open the door to complete our mission.
Does a mission overrule color bounds?
No. You get a response that
Buy fresh underwear?
clear clearance levels must be respected, even in the case of a mission. Find an officer of the correct clearance in order to.
Can you locate the nearest officer who can assist us in completing our mission?
Well, we should be able to do observational in that case, right? 'Cause
There is
they wear
a
green-colored armor.
green officer on the other side of this door.
Oh.
That is the nearest.
Can we?
Ooh.
Alright.
Use your
green officer.
horn. Use your horn. Do you have like a horn?
Bullhorn?
right.
Assuming he can hear me on the other side of the door, right?
Can we
Is it
contact
like a
him?
hollow door that's just colored, or is it like a physical door?
No, it's a physical
Like you
hard
can
door.
see.
Screen door, green.
Yeah.
Can I, am I
It's
able
a-
to knock
It's
on the
actually
door?
like green beads.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell our leader. Leader, I was instructed that there's an officer who can help us on the other side of this door.
Okay.
I would like to knock on the door.
What is it? Beads? Oh, that was beads in my head.
Knock on the beads.
That's
He's
our
gonna
beads.
yell Marco
So
Polo
is it
really
transparent?
loud.
Is it like a transparent, and then is it an officer on the other side? Is that
No,
what it is?
it's a
Solid.
Solid
hard
green.
solid.
And you said there is. Hey, so would one of you guys like to knock on the green door?
I will knock on the door.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll also volunteer.
You knock on the door. Nothing's happening currently.
Use your bull.
I will use my bullhorn to attempt to yell through the door. Excuse me, sir. Is anyone on the other side?
There is no one comes through that door, although there is someone down the corridor that you probably noticed while you were passing on your way. It comes over to you and sort of like ringing his ear. Asks, "What's the problem?"
No problem. We are here to complete a mission. We need to inform a.
No, don't. Just a mission. You don't need to. What rank is he? Do we know his rank?
Color.
He is.
I would assume he wears a badge like everybody else.
Indigo.
Oh, that's
Wow.
okay. So that's above blue.
Yeah.
So we
Well,
can.
just, this is state that we have a mission that we have to complete. Can you assist us in this matter?
That
All-
requires
all-
us to
all
go
hail
through
computer.
this door.
We need
All
to
hail
go
the
through
computer.
this door. Yeah.
He kind of just shrugs and says, "Just as long as you try to be as quiet as possible. This is supposed to be the quarters of the dead, and it's where I try to get most of my work done. So as long as I don't hear another peep, I will make sure that this door stays open while you complete your mission."
Sorry, I wasn't trying to wake the dead.
I laugh quietly.
Chuckles.
I appreciate that. He kind of just rolls his eyes and
The biggest eye roll ever.
opens the door.
Okay.
Sweet.
Thank you, kind sir. Will we go and enter?
Okay.
What do we notice?
There are a number of open tombs as you kind of like walk through, and you get maybe like 4 or 5 kind of like columns down, and you see John's name tag on one
Like
of
on
those.
his toe or something like that. Something like that.
No, it would be like on a shirt. They haven't got that far in processing.
Should we just like write down that he's demoted and that he's fired and put it on him?
Well, can we like so we walk over there,
Mhm.
and I nudge him, see if
I would like to verify that he is dead.
Guess
Good point.
pull it with a stick.
He there's no response from the body, but
Yep.
you are confident that he's not sleeping. But the decomp is probably that we would expect is not there.
So-
So it kind of looks like he's just sleeping, but
So I'm assuming our science officer would be the hygiene officer, and she would know if he is dead or alive.
Yo, was this man clean?
I can tell you. Let's be clear. I'm not a doctor. I can tell
I'm a
you.
hygienist, not a doctor.
I can tell you if a person is clean or not clean.
Not clean.
Those are the two.
That is okay. You're
Agreed.
I'm
So,
glad
okay.
that you're
So can
aware
we
of that.
so can we
Yeah,
roll to
yeah.
make sure that he is in fact dead? Do we all have to roll?
You can. It's not particularly relevant to the
Okay,
mission.
then okay. So he's not moving at all after I poke him. Okay, and by your suggestion, we could leave a note telling him he has been demoted and fired.
Well, we could just also state it too.
Oh yeah, let's just
Whoa,
state it.
whoa! We
Yeah,
want to be
let's
quiet.
do
We
both.
want to be quiet.
Yeah.
Well, we could state it
We
at
can
a
whisper.
reasonable
So-
volume.
Let's whisper into his ear.
Yes. And then you have the recording. So
Sweet.
yes.
Yeah.
I will make sure I'm up close
Thank
to
you.
catch the
Yeah.
whisper.
Oh, okay. Team leader, do you want to do the honors?
No, I'll just give. I'm not doing it. I'm
Delegates.
team leader. I delegate. I don't do work. That's below me. Ram, would you like to do the honors? And
I'd be happy to. I'd be happy to.
yes. So does he have the roll or he just does it?
No, you can just.
Do
I mean,
it.
if you're just saying it.
Yes.
Whoa.
Whoa!
You got it.
The other way
Oh,
around.
order.
The other way around.
The order doesn't matter.
It
Does
does
it?
order.
It does.
It does. Rick,
Does.
can
It
you
does.
go in and fix that?
Okay, I'll do that. Okay. You have been demoted and fired. Sorry.
Hey guys, he's a little stiff, huh?
There's no
Response.
Reaction.
no noticeable reaction to this news.
Okay, so I will have Dan. Does he have any paper? He can write it down and then just put in his pocket, maybe the head to improve, just in case he wakes up. To put it like he
Cover all
writes
over
it.
I mean,
Base-
strictly speaking, there was no the
His own paper.
only
Is there any paper we can write on?
the only
Cue of a
mission you
note.
were given was to inform him.
We've-
That was the extent
we've
of
informed.
the mission.
Well, I mean, he may be dead tired.
All right, so you
Alright.
that's not your responsibility.
Yeah, that's his job.
No one else is allowed to make.
Sorry.
No, yeah, that's
It's
done.
puns one of your honors? Okay, so alright. Okay, fine. We will go. Leave the mausoleum. Is the door open? We'll all leave. We did our job. Can we get back on our train? Can we get back on the train?
The guy was still at the door.
Cool.
Sees y'all leave.
We have done a mission. We will go back to what we call it, the requests rec officer building thing. And
all right.
wait for the orders.
Cool.
So, thank you.
And so he just sort of shrugs at you, closes the door, and then seems to go back about his business.
Cool. So we walk to the train.
Sure.
Okay. Would you like to do hygiene
Before
inspection?
you arrive at the tram, there is a door with Rand's name on it. And it
Does it beep this
dings.
time?
Yep,
Okay.
it beeps, and you can hear the sort of unlock sound, but the door itself doesn't open.
Oh, I think a door
You have a
may have
call
just
for
tried
you?
to open for me. Yeah. Suppose I go check it out.
You walk over, and you kind of have to. You don't. It's not quite so much a. You're used to doors just opening. This one is like the hint of resistance, just like you don't really know why.
It's like an ill-fitting screen door where you just kind of and it opens.
Presumably, strange for Alpha Complex to have, but here we are.
I'm gonna step inside the doorway and close it over, and message you. Thank you for finally messaging from the computer. Thank you for finally opening a door to test me. But the door is closed over, but my foot is in the way, so it cannot close behind me. But
Okay.
these guys may or may not see that.
You walk in. There's a chair and a console, and your test is on the screen.
I type in my password. Probably say yellow,
Okay.
and then I'm going to walk back out.
Okay. You walk over. The door, as you said, was not properly.
No, that was
closed?
only until I.
Oh,
Yes.
until you came all the
Yeah,
way
until I was confident stepping in.
Okay. All right. Nothing really prevents you from being able to leave. There was no no audible ding or anything, but you step out, and you are free to move out the rest of your mission.
Everything all right there, Ryan?
Yeah, fine. Just another test.
Do I see the robot next to me?
The floating thing?
floating,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's constantly searching.
Or does it just know?
Yeah. So would you like to do the?
PhD.
Can you do the PhD? Make sure
I
we're
will
all-
do the PhD.
Excellent. You find the typical amount of debris and residue on your teammates. That is not uncommon after performing such a mission. And if you so want, you can provide instructions on how to ensure your fellow teammates are cleaned. And
Clean up on aisle 6.
they are able to
33.
either do that themselves, or if you need to, you can also enforce a clearing.
Everyone needs to follow emergency sanitation procedures. Otherwise known as ESP. You can do it yourselves, or I can do it to you.
I would like to document you doing this procedure.
All right. I'm doing it. I'm cleaning.
Mostly,
These clones, these dirty, filthy clones. I'm cleaning them.
it's mostly so just like a nice and calm pat down, and making sure that
Looking underneath their fingernails.
right, exactly, making sure
Yeah.
that and then if they need to, getting out a like a file or something like that to sort of like clean and make sure that everything is spotless.
Perfect. We're good.
Cool.
We're clean.
So then we'll head back to the acquisition office.
Okay.
On the tram.
So you head back. You arrive. You have the 3 machines, I hope, and you walk into the room.
Well,
and
in the rec room.
yeah,
Before this, I'm gonna call for a random inspection. So
Alright.
I'm gonna have another party member go to another party member and inspect them, like make sure they bring anything new that they shouldn't be allowed to have.
all right.
Wow.
So
It's up to you. Who's doing what?
no, everyone does it. So like, you inspect her, you inspect him, he inspects me, I inspect you,
Okay.
and we check out each other's equipment, make sure we're not bringing anything that we should be bringing back to the establishment.
Okay. Does everyone comply with that?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't see why not.
All
Now,
right.
do we find anything that people shouldn't be have?
You can share your inventory to the person next to you.
Everybody's all aware of what I have already.
Okay, so share inventory.
Have some chips.
So
Oh. Nice.
I don't know.
Why would we share inventory that specifically?
because someone picked up something
That was
That-
above the table. That's why I'm asking.
all about the table. I mean,
The thing you're asking that you're looking at me specifically and starting with me specifically.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Well, you have
The thing you
umbrella.
mentioned.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
Yeah.
that's
no, the fire.
would be-
No. Certain potential compounds could have been taken when someone was doing their 101.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Nothing. Damn. Yeah, no, it's I can assure you that it is not specifically related to me
Okay.
clubbing on that.
Okay.
That
That's all I want to make sure.
there
There
are
above the table. Yeah.
there are
There's
other
a-
reasons.
There could be potential
But the reason
contraband.
I'm also doing that is, I like to say above the table, I carefully turn out both of my pockets.
No, you inspect, like he inspects you, you inspect her.
I know, that's why I'm turning out my pockets.
That's cool.
Do I
Yeah.
need to roll for sort of inspection?
You can, yeah. Makes sense. Everyone should roll and
Oof.
8.
3.
10.
1.
3.
Wow, I got the best one.
okay, so
I inspect everything.
what do you
The
have
mythic.
on you? No, that's not.
Oh,
It's
you
on
mean-
your
yeah,
on your
yeah.
person. All right, so
Oh yeah, you got to tell me what you got there, buddy.
all right, so yeah.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
And then that is all. And
I already showed her what I have.
Okay.
I need to show.
Yeah, just hide your the other information. Just show the inventory.
Bottom left.
Should I? The other thing.
Oh yeah, give me your card.
Okay.
I should probably update that.
If you're here for Jackbox, we're gonna play it soon.
Box.
Jack in the box.
Jackbox. If you're here for Jackbox, stick around.
And it's gonna be interactive. Like audience can type.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'll be interactive.
There you go.
Thank you. All right. I have nothing to report.
You can show.
I think I should. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Wait, no, I inspected him. He inspected him.
Yeah.
No, he.
Yeah,
No, so I
that's-
look at you.
I'm
Oh,
expecting-
sorry.
Oh,
yeah,
right,
bad.
wrong way
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right. So I need to see. Yeah.
Whatever. Thing's almost over and.
Exactly
Yeah,
the
yeah,
two items
yeah,
that
yeah,
I've
yeah,
used.
you used. Okay.
But just to be thorough and to make sure that I'm not pulling a fast one, I'll show you my actual card.
So,
That's fine.
anything out of the ordinary? Is anyone bringing anything
I
that
did
they shouldn't
not
be bringing
see
in?
his card yet.
Do you want me to show or do I successfully conceal?
No, you're supposed to tell about me.
What's your? What did you roll?
A 1.
What
No,
did you
so-
roll?
A
He's
3.
So you look at his stuff. You look at hers.
I drop it, it goes between his feet, he doesn't see it.
Sleight of hand check, please.
You did not successfully hide anything.
Okay. So in that case,
Although I would say you should probably make sure you mark off the thing you no longer have.
yeah, the thing I no longer have is not there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're aware of that.
Okay.
All right.
Awesome.
Nothing to report.
So,
We got to go in and report on our successful mission.
Well, this is just the.
the return of the
you just return it.
Oh, turn your stuff. Yeah. Hey.
We're returning the vacuum sex?
Yep.
Cool.
Cool.
You walk in. It's the same guy as before. He seems fairly thrilled to see you come back with the correct amount of equipment. He does want to take a moment to inspect the stuff.
It's not
Um,
heavy.
it's metal.
He's content enough. It's about what he was expecting.
From
How
the one that
does
was
he
fixed
feel
with
about the
tape.
duct tape?
You're not. He's not really sure what any of these things do. Why? He's
It's not his
not too
job.
worried about it. It's not his job. He's just the person who hands it over, and it's as functional as it I guess can be. And so he takes the stuff and heads back around the corner, or I guess heads back out the door you came in, you if you want to stay for a while, you can, but you probably don't see him show back up on his side of the wall for a bit.
Yeah, so we hang out, chill. Do you got any bathroom break? Do we need
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm gonna wait for orders.
Yeah.
Well, we need to go inform our supervisor of our work, correct?
That sounds
is
good.
Post mission, I would
Rec,
assume.
rec
Yeah.
officer?
Yeah.
Well, no, the rec
The
officer.
check service rep. No, the service rep?
Service rep, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, the
Two
service
guys,
rep.
right? Yeah, yeah.
Let's do that.
How long in total time has it been?
Maybe like 8 or 9 hours total.
Okay.
It's a lot of commuting time.
It's a good day's work.
Do clones sleep? They dream.
Well,
I don't
it's
actually
not.
know.
It's not sleep. It's
Stasis.
well, yeah, stasis. But I also want to know. Basically, I'm just trying to time because those shots that I gave them, the ones that we were administered might not or might be wearing off. So I want to make sure that we're all up to date on our shots.
Their shots.
Yeah.
Because they got theirs when they. So I mean, it's only been 8 or 9 hours for them, but it's been longer for us. So we should probably get our shots from the stuff that I have, the immunizers. So if you will, I can administer it to us 3.
Yes, I'll allow it.
Okay. All right. So I will do you 2 first, and then I will do myself.
Okay. Cool. As you leave the requisitions room, you actually see. What did I name the guy? I don't know what I gave him.
Yeah,
you
you
said
even
tank.
name it.
I remember. No, Tank was different.
Yeah, the other
I think
guy.
I specifically did not. I did
Yeah,
not
they
give
even
his name.
Direct officer.
You see him be surrounded by.
Oh no, it was Jack Blue FFI.
Oh, that was Jack.
Yeah.
Who's the one I didn't give you
what-
a name for?
I thought that was the rec.
Oh, that might have been.
requisition.
That
Yeah,
might
it's a
have been.
requisition guy.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm
Okay,
talking about. Okay,
okay.
so yeah, well whatever. The
I know one of the
requisition
two
guy.
didn't have a name.
You when you leave, he is sort of surrounded by 4 ego enforcers, and they seem to be grilling him pretty hard about a variety of things, and he does not look happy.
Oh, jerseys.
Yeah.
I would like to record.
Would you like to do a chant? What do they call a
Song?
jingle? A song?
Yeah. Hey yo, we completed the mission for the friendly computer. Hey!
Computer!
Great. So
Your songs are starting to grow on me.
Oh,
Hey, thanks.
And you too, Dan. You go on me too.
wow.
Okay. Yeah.
Everyone's
cool.
happy joy.
So you
Happy
head back to the location of your briefing, and it's completely empty, except that there is a port that would fit your phone. That's it.
Just his?
Yep.
I thought all of our phones were mostly
same.
mostly similar. Okay.
Mostly.
Got it. Okay.
So he doesn't have the 1300 model.
He's got
no,
the new
it's still,
cool
it's
fast.
the 13.001.
He's got the 1300.8.
The
Yeah.
update.
The C
has
as
a-
opposed to
the C.
the deluxe.
The base 1300.
Gotcha.
And so
Well, this is the thing I've been recording on the whole time,
Yep.
correct? Okay,
Yep.
yeah. So I would like to upload my footage.
all right, great. You sort of insert it. There's a very light vibration indicating that it's connected, and the screen goes to black and shows uploading.
Excellent.
And after a brief moment, it goes black. There's another vibration, and it is back to the normal looking screen full of ads.
Great. I assume by that it's done, and I'll
Yep.
lift it off. And
Yep. So that's it.
Okay.
And for the sake of the game, that's pretty much it.
Oh.
Mostly because we've been going at this for 3 hours.
Excellent.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, I can do math. I want to make sure we wrap it up so we can move on to our next thing.
Jackbox.
Everyone did great. I would love to see everyone's reactions to all the weird secret shit that I've shared. If you want to reveal like what your secret
Illuminati?
society is.
Let's go
I
around
think it's Illuminati.
clockwise.
Illuminati. LNI.
That was nothing. I did that for everyone's little couple of things. They don't actually mean anything.
Okay.
What's your secret?
So so my secret is that I'm pro tech. I love gadgets. But my other thing is that I was supposed to administer mutagens to all the members.
Oh wow, you're the only one that had to
Yeah.
Y'all are mutants.
Wait, so like one thing was
Well,
we believe.
Pull a fast
you're all
one there.
mutants, but- Yeah.
You're
Right,
already
well,
mutants.
but their mutagens are more active.
Man, what a
Maybe.
prick.
Yep.
Hit it with the needle.
Yay! He's
But-
still going.
Yeah. So my thing
Never
was.
stops.
The best part is that roll is just me anyway. So I don't know if that was on purpose or not. But
Dad jokes over here.
What was yours?
We believe a member of your team has an experimental new drug. Find out what it does and get us a sample.
That was me.
You're the mutagen?
Yeah.
I thought it was so he had the pills.
But those are part of his job.
Yeah. Nobody suspected
she,
me.
She also had an empty pill case, but I didn't bother saying anything. 'Cause it was
Oh
empty.
yeah.
Oh, that's right. The pill bottles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He rolled so low. He would have.
But it was empty?
I-
Yep,
I-
no,
It was empty.
He rolled.
It had pill.
Because I took.
You're right.
He ate the pills.
I'm just imagining
Yeah.
this like.
Hey,
I did. What did that do? Did that do?
Nothing specific.
Placebos.
just to see
For,
if it
for
what you
this,
do.
for at least for this game, to keep it as minimal as possible. Yeah, everything is basically a placebo.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all testing. It's
Yeah.
all tests to see
His compliance.
the expectations and reactions of people.
Got it.
I was supposed to find and establish a new secret exit outside of Alpha Complex, but I did not see any opportunity for that in all of our session. But that's okay.
We didn't really break off and like split up. We didn't Scooby Doo it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not
We
even
kinda
that. I
did,
mean,
though.
like
We had
I didn't know
Yeah.
where at any point like I would have had that opportunity. So
Right.
I was looking actively.
I was more hopeful that there would be more opportunities, but
Yeah.
as we were going through, it was just sort of like these are just rooms.
Yeah.
We didn't really set. I mean, if I ended up going, in
You
the,
could have had the ego guys leave the door open behind them.
Yeah.
possibly.
Yeah.
What I was thinking about is when the guy was on vacation. I was considering having him be at like not quite outside, but like a viewing space
Yeah.
that had like access to like you could see
Yeah.
outside, and have that be like some means. But I ended up opting for. Well, I mean, he was going to be dead anyway, but
Yeah.
So, not to interrupt, we got a donation.
Woo! Nice.
$20 in from Andrew and Michelle.
Oh yay!
Yes. Nice. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank
Cool.
you.
And what was yours?
I was a big fan of that Boston AI of the future. My secret mission, I believe the troubleshooter is to my right, is a communist, and I'm supposed to find what his mission is and make sure it succeeds. So I was doing everything I could to help whatever he was doing. So as far as I'm concerned, his mission was to
Open up a.
record everything, every interaction and everything, and give everybody all the pills and. And
I
I
mean,
was,
you still did a good
I was
job of it.
reporting a lot of things about,
I mean, it
mostly
was
about
quite literally.
to the friendly eggs. My secret job as a loyalty officer was to report everything that is questionable to friendly computer. So I was doing that a lot.
Well.
Snitch. He's the snitch.
Yep.
He's the snitch.
I mean, what adult
Yeah.
officer?
That was
Yeah.
pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Pretty
But, like,
obvious that you were
But
the
which
snitch.
was even better is that every time he would be like, "Here's this stuff for a computer," I'd be like, "Report it to your
Yeah.
your commander."
Thanks.
Thanks for doing your job, I guess.
I was my secret society was mutants are the future. So the fact that you sucked me with a needle and made me more of a mutant, I guess, was great.
Rad. Cool.
And then also it said your membership dues are due. You must pay 800 credits. Or you must pay 800 credits by the end of your mission. And so when you all asked for vacuum sucks, I took it as an opportunity to ask for 800 credits.
That's what you did.
So that's what I did, and I didn't get in trouble.
I totally missed it, and I was just like, "Shit!" And so, but like, I just played it off because so did the guy. Like the guy missed it, and he was just like, if he fucks up, he loses his job. So it was just like, then you're still.
I was like, do I get it? That would be great. I don't want to back you second with me.
And 800?
No, it's just credits.
No, I just asked for the credits.
So, while everyone's still here, just really quick, Ryan, what was your favorite moment? What was something that surprised you or was different than you expected?
It was as I expected it, which is great. And honestly, I was just as happy to get the happiness officer role. When I started reading this, I'm like, I was like, did he give me this on purpose? Did he give me? That's the best part. I got this role on purpose, and it fits my personality. I got to make corny jokes and stupid sing-alongs the whole time and be over the top. I couldn't have asked for anything better.
Awesome. Yeah, I did. I made some pre-gen characters and some. I think I specified like what your what is it? Your secret?
Yeah.
Yeah, your secret job was, but what your
badges I
secret
picked it.
society was.
Yeah.
I didn't have planned. I didn't plan who was going to get which characters, and I didn't plan what any of his roles were going to be.
Nice. All
I
right,
just
well,
wanted it
that
to
was
be-
awesome.
Yes, I enjoyed that.
Yeah,
As random as I could.
it was.
Josh, did anyone do anything that was a little bit head scratching?
Head scratching? Not really. A lot of what everyone did was unexpected because I didn't really plan for a lot, and then also even what I did, I was just sort of doing my best. But it was just like I think definitely me missing the 800 credits was probably the best.
It was as I saw it now, it was my only opportunity really to make any money.
It's true,
So
yeah.
it was like the perfect
Yeah,
thing
because
to do.
I would question that. I'm like, why are you pianoing money now?
Yeah, no, that was really good. That was really funny. I mean, everything was really good, but that was like, I was super appreciative that I could combine the mistake that was my mistake and also the character's mistake.
Yeah.
Because I just jumped too far ahead, and I'm like, well, I can't retcon anything.
I also
That
took the
doesn't exist
time
here.
to rewrite it in the red ink.
I noticed that you were like, it's in red. I'm like, I mean, technically, yes. It's also in not red, but all right.
Did anyone die?
Yes.
Yeah.
Be suitful.
Just those two.
Yeah.
Well, they got
I filled my form with blue pen.
You
That wasn't
told
the,
us
It's
of
the
so
same
many
thing.
more
Because when
before
I
it
sat
died,
down,
and
I
we
was
didn't.
given a blue
No,
pen.
I wanted to like amp that up. As
And I did not know that I
there
was
was
supposed to
constant
get a
risk
red
of that
pen.
happening.
Oh.
It doesn't have to.
So what's with this?
That's what I was trying to wait for on the immunizations, quote unquote. I was
Oh, yeah.
like waiting for these two to die. I was like, oh, time for immunization. So that's why I was like, oh, the timing. You have
I
to
think-
get it every
yeah.
24 hours.
I mean, yeah, it was that worked well for you anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Because it says don't get caught.
it's true.
Interesting.
So I'm like,
Although
You think I caught?
didn't.
Dang,
I'm
I
a
know.
sneaky son.
Yeah, but the robot next to me would have even known.
What was
We
the
don't know.
robot?
Yeah, what was
the
the
robot was just to observe you. It was just to get
what you're-
very specific information.
And then what was the thing on the forum about like a drink, like the new cola?
Oh yeah,
is that
so
like, well, what
it's
is-
it's just marketing. Bullshit.
I thought it was like,
Well, like,
if you
I
do
said-
this, you're a
so-
communist.
yeah, yeah. the
I
question,
saw it
like,
as a test as well.
Yeah, yeah.
It was really good. There's a bunch of goofy, just stupid
Yeah,
shit. in
yeah,
here.
yeah.
It's fine.
I'm not gonna question. I'm just gonna like whatever.
But yeah,
That's
I'll
fun.
share like the responses people gave just so folks might get an idea of what that stuff was. But yeah, I mean that's yours. You know, you
Oh.
give it to me.
Oh, cool. Yay!
That was fun.
All right.
I'd say next up we
But
got.
remember, friendly computer.
Oh, what did you write
Is
in your
your
thing?
friend.
You showed this.
Oh, at one point I wrote "Eat the Rich," and at another point I wrote like I forgot what I wrote actually. I don't know. I was doing pro-communist messages, and I was putting them up to the camera just because I thought it was funny.
Nice.
Oh, I did. No, I didn't finish that one. What did I give you? I gotta find everything I wrote.
Oh yeah, what was the like the OOT?
Oh, nothing.
Oh okay, I thought it was like a secret, supposed to be a secret hidden message inside of the
That's what I wanted it to look like,
writing. So,
but it wasn't. It was a fake.
fake out.
I know. I thought I did a second one, but now I'm not sure.
It's the same thing. Like my tests, I didn't actually specify. I didn't care who was gonna get
Oh.
which one. And then like the results were all gonna be the same regardless.
I see.
So we're gonna cut over down to the basement with Brian for a second as we switch up to the Jackbox games. And yeah, keep on watching. Good job.
Thank you, Josh.
And this was the image that I gave Ash.
Oh.
Which was like the compare.
I know. What was it?
The Swiss Alps, or not the Swiss Alps, the Austrian Alps. a huge just joke water thing, but like it's actually pretty good water.
I like that it's in an aluminum can instead of plastic.
Right, and that was like one of the big draws that I had from it, so that you're not wasting plastic and stuff.
You don't have the brace going.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
What?
Does anybody need any Elgato stuff? Microsoft has got all that stuff on sale.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what kind of price are we talking? Because I still need a normal capture card. I don't have one yet.
Let's see, what is Microsoft?
So the PCI Express card is $40
Alright,
off,
we are
at
back.
$159, which isn't too bad.
In the basement with
And then there's the Stream Deck at $129, but then they have a bunch of mics too, like the.
I'm trying.
For some reason, I read it to you. Just look at it on my phone.
I'm on the payload! Genji!
Get on the payload.
Ah! Sorry. Okay.
It's okay. Release your frustration.
All right, we're back in the basement for a little bit. The schedule is just a little bit shifted because who cares? It is. Deal. Right now we have Brian and Lori playing Diablo 3 on their stream. They should be showing right now. I think I need to like hijack them for a second so I get their audio coming through. But
I might get that.
we'll be back with Jackbox in just a little bit as we set up that room. Thanks so much for your continued support. Continue donating and all that fun jazz.
Do it.
Do it.
Nissa says she
Do
loves
it,
you
Mama
all.
Kids!
Do it
That's
for
what she
Nis.
say.
Do it for Nis.
This is a
Nissa.
kid. Still.
She's a child.
Yeah, she's a child.
She's as annoying as a child.
Do you guys get Dr. Pepper?
Yeah.
Is it diet?
No, it is non-diet. It's fat.
It's non-diet.
It's non-diet.
I didn't know if we had any diets.
Oh, actually, yeah. I think there is Diet Coke. I think. I think there's Diet Coke.
Yes, there is.
Diet Coke.
There's a case of Diet Coke somewhere.
Which expansion are you guys playing?
None.
None? Okay, cool. Thank you.
Nick might have Overwatch in his computer.
Were there a bunch of expansions?
There was the Necromancer and there was
Well, there's Reaper of
Sign
Souls.
up there.
Yeah. Oh, super dead. That's alright.
That's alright,
Mess
I'll
up
save
his key maps.
I'll do my best. I'm defending you.
I'm gonna mess up all his key maps.
Yeah, you run like a weird keyboard setup, right, Dwayne?
Yeah, I do.
Right.
I don't know. Like ever since Quake, I've been playing like that. Like I use Q and W to go left and right. I use right click to go forward. I use S, or I used to use Z to go back, but I use S now to go back. It's closer. And I don't know. That's just,
Yeah, it was
What
working.
about for games that have like
I tried to.
left mouse, right mouse attack options?
well, yeah. For left mouse, I usually leave that for shoot, and then like if there's the alternate fire, I use tab. And like for zoom aim, I use D or F.
That is so weird.
It's just the way like I'm comfortable playing.
Hey, good job.
I'm just comfortable playing like that. I've been playing that forever.
Do you mind keeping an eye on the pasta water upstairs? I just boil it.
Yeah, of course.
But
I'll-
it's probably fine for a few minutes. But
I was just up there. I think it's okay for now.
cool. Thank you.
I don't mind boiling water if necessary. It's not a big deal.
Just intermittently. It's probably gonna take a while to reheat. So there's also a bunch of adults up there, so
Yeah, but
should be able to tell.
you and I both know that they're not capable of boiling pasta on their own.
I know what I'm about, son.
Right?
Did I mention what the person who delivered the groceries said? Is like, do you have a bunch of kids?
You have a bunch of kids.
Yeah. Maybe. In a way. I don't know where Nissa is, and I'm pretty good.
She's right here.
Oh, okay.
She's staring at the top of the stairs.
Staring long.
Defendingly staring.
Lurking.
I died.
So
We'll
Dwayne,
lose because my team sucks.
Dwayne.
Yeah.
So how did you start with this key map?
It started with Quake, honestly, like Quake and Team Fortress. Like I used to play with the default, but I just was never like comfortable, so I just started experimenting. I'm like, what if I use Q and W to go left to straight left and right, and like I got real comfortable with that. And then I used Z to go backwards, and then I think I changed it back to S because that was a little closer to Q and Z, and then to move forward, I used the right click. So I can move forward and I can look around with one hand, and then if I need to move left or right, I use my left hand with Q and W. It's just I know it's very weird. Like I tell everybody about this key map, and like that is such a weird key map, but it's like I'm comfortable. I'm
But
so
you've been
comfortable
using
with
it for years. It
yeah,
sounds
yeah.
like, right?
Yeah, I've been using it like since Quake, so it's just what I played the original Doom
Mm-hmm.
with WSAD, and it was okay, but you know I just
WSAD, yeah.
yeah I call it WSAD, yeah. I don't know when Quake came out and it was like all 3D. I'm like, okay, I need to fix my key mapping because I'm not comfortable with WSAD.
Rough kill by Bob.
I'm coming. Hello.
Bob's a meanie. He goes and just shoots you, and he doesn't even like talk to you or anything. You got 25 credits. It's fine. It says it's okay.
Nissa is upset because I lost. I'm upset because you lost. I am so overwhelmed by your support. I'm on your side, Jen. I just can't handle it. I'm always on your side.
Analingus? Is that not even analingus?
Analingus?
Oh my god.
Yo, what now?
You heard it. It's a weird name.
I swear.
That's
I saw
quite
it.
a name.
I saw it in the. No, it couldn't be that because they would
Well, there's like 6 people gone.
someone would report that.
You think so, though? I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't
Well,
think
yeah,
anyone
yeah.
reported it.
Oh.
Nobody reports people for no
So
reason.
vicious.
Unless it's like,
So
like
vicious.
Like really, really bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty blatant, like
it has
that.
to be more than just a dirty word.
Ugh.
Life is more than a dirty
Alright, what we got here?
word.
I don't know who you're barking at. It could be like any one of us.
It's me.
Do I have enough points to get a golden medal?
Do it, Jen. Do it.
I've gotten Mercy's staff and
I would probably do more. I had like,
yeah, more is pretty cool. I mean, you can't really see her stuff, but it's cool still.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
just,
Diva.
it's just her wrist. Diva has the little guns.
I have Diva.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Those-
do have time. I do.
Oh yeah, you got 6. You can get 2.
Oh wait, no.
It's 3,000. It's 3,000 for 1, so you can get 2.
Wait.
All
Oh, I
right,
must
let's
already
get
have
back on the live.
No, you don't have that. Yeah. Gotta unlock it.
Oh, I'm done. Okay.
Hey,
Get
there
one
I
more.
am.
Come on, ball out, Jen. Ball out. Get one more.
One
Alright,
more?
I'm flying
I
in.
mean, I usually play Diva,
Let's get back to the Resident Evil.
Mora, and then Orisa, or Sombra.
I walk through, pull up our stream chat.
Oh, that's yeah.
That's super
Bling
sweet.
bling.
Oh,
Hold
come
on.
on.
Or Blink. What do you think?
There we
I
go.
think it's just our gun. Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I knocked over the headphones.
The headphones. Yeah, why the fuck not? Alright. Pimp it out. Yeah.
Alright, there
Yeah, it could be.
we go. Self back going again. Back on the Resident Evil grind.
I could.
Seek through.
I didn't want to sound really pretentious, so I didn't say. Wow. I have so many golden weapons on the bed.
I think I have Mercy, Moira, and
You're supporting.
Mercy,
Mercy.
Mercy, Moira, and Lucio.
So you are a healer.
I mainly do play support, but
Oh, I'm a tank. Oh shit.
I
I like to
mean,
get in your face. And I like to stab you.
the only tank like I'm good with like is Zarya. Like I know how to use Zarya really good. I can't use Winston. I suck. Hamster. I suck. Sigma. Yeah, he's okay.
I haven't tried him.
He's alright,
I
but
don't like this ricochet
yeah,
robot thing.
yeah, it's a little slow.
It's too. I can't
You have to be
calculate.
very surprised. You have to kind of judge where people go, so they run into it.
And that's not.
Yeah, it's not.
I don't think that
Not
way.
fun. Yeah.
I just like to point and shoot.
Yeah, you like to automatically just hit the person.
Right. Oh, speaking of this sexy.
It's
Zarya.
Yeah.
Zarya is super
She's good.
hot.
She's good. She's good though. Like I actually can play with her very well.
I'm scared that
But I love you. No.
which means that she's okay.
Oh yeah, she's not gonna like.
She just
your
loves
face.
being an asshole.
Yeah, no, if her tail's
This is
straight,
great.
she's pissed off. Yeah, that's how her work done.
Hey, we got a donation!
Donation sounds are coming in. Hey, if you're watching me on stream, you should also donate. I would like to give away a console to someone. Woo!
How do you check the donations here?
You know what I'd love to do?
What?
There's a sound that I would love to have for the donation sound, but it's kind of it's not bad, but
Hey, do you have any
yeah,
videos to my
fine.
table speaker about someone? Alright.
I
Oh
want
no,
to
my
read it.
stream
Yeah, we're
died.
gonna, well, a long one. We're trying to get, grab what you have.
It's not that long.
Oh, grab what you have.
30, the ultimate level.
I can't
Woo!
see it.
Quit. That's it.
Are we done with the game now?
We've reached level cap. That's it.
Run away, the wasps are coming. Oh no, I'm gonna get stung. Run away
I'm
from
gonna
the
fuck
bees.
you up.
Jeff,
The bees.
Lori,
Bees.
or Brian,
Yeah.
do we have any in the land box?
do you guys have, I didn't see any. Do you have
What?
any longer HDMI cables?
If we do, there's like an Amazon Fresh bag. I'm gonna die.
Go me.
That's
Here,
right.
Pete.
I don't think we do though.
do you
Outside
need
of
it for?
the stuff, me and Clovis brought.
I think it's for the Switch.
Ryan, do you have one?
Because it's already plugged.
Maybe in my bin.
I would love this as a donation sound.
Oh, God.
That would be like the best donation sound. Every time you get a donation.
Man,
Shut up.
I love it. I love it.
It's mostly my fault. I'm the technical. I'll be honest.
little extreme, but I love it. I would laugh.
Miss. Shut up. Oh my god. Good stuff.
What are you looking?
I'm trying to see how you check the donations on here.
Oh,
So
May.
you're just gonna bring up the extra life page.
It's gonna be May.
Okay.
May.
Mother
Oh,
donation. Hey, donate to my page if I hit $5,000 and giving away a current gen console. Sounds pretty cool to me.
Classic May move.
Yep.
You little
Easy.
bitch.
Walk up in your
You're
face.
bitch.
Icicle in your nose.
Basic. Ice to the face.
Another donation.
Wow, we're on fire.
Hey.
Who's donating?
None of these are me though. Like, I'm glad people are.
We got
donating.
another donation. $25 from Fifth Surprise.
Who?
Hey, that's
From
like-
Fifth.
Oh, yeah.
It's the fifth surprise.
The fifth, yeah. Not the fourth, not the third,
Oh, Zarya.
but the fifth.
Zarya.
Thank you, Fifth. Bork, bork, bork. Nis,
Ooh, does it
that was a donation for you, from you.
Get up.
They like hearing your borks.
Oh. You did it. You did it. That's a donation.
Oh,
What's going on,
Nissa, you're
Fifth?
pulling your weight.
We're
Do some reading.
just having a grand old time down here.
It's a wonderful place.
That's stuff.
Can you not?
We are at $7,217. We are so close to 10,000.
2,800 to go.
Your audio is kind of low, so all I can hear is bork.
Bork, 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 bork.
That's all the people want to hear anyway.
Whose audio? Are we talking about the room?
The
mic?
room audio, yeah. I can move that closer.
Is the slider up on the? I would check OBS and make sure the slider's up or slobs or whatever. Send the ladder into the secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Oh, it's better now? Okay. Yeah, I turned up the gain, and I sort of moved the mic a bit, so hopefully that's good enough.
Yes, Oh, I forgot how weird the music is in this.
actually look at like some of the graphics. It's gross.
I know. I'm so frustrated.
No, I'm just trying to get up and it's like.
It's gonna be okay, Jen. It's gonna be okay. I'm so sad. Alright. Alright. No! I'm so close.
Jen, use the ult. Jen, use the ult. Use the ult.
I did, but it was late.
Oh, do I have to push the third one all the way down? Oh, I do. That's right. I have to push the. Oh man, I forgot about that. Wait.
So
Yeah.
fast.
Okay.
No, I'm
So fast. Gotta go fast.
Out
Gotta go
first,
fast. Oh, god damn it.
so then I can.
Just run into them.
Push, 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 push.
This is the dumbest power up. Because you just run into things and do damage.
What?
I said that's the dumbest power up because you just run into things and do damage.
But I love it.
I know, it is great.
Oh. 17.
Oh, yes, so many things.
Oh, I'm gonna get yelled at.
Thanks, Fifth. Yes, been actively growing it for about a year now.
The Rift Guardian.
Oh god, the shark! No! The shark! I'm supposed to get a cutscene. I did not. I'm getting sharked.
Just straight shark.
3 sharks.
Baby shark or daddy shark?
Oh god.
It's all 3.
It's
I got the whole shark family.
It's Nissa shark.
Yes, shark.
Where are the double doors I'm supposed to run into? I do not see them. All the sharks are following me. I run around in circles. On the left door. Oh, double door. No, that's the one I came in. That's not it. Oh, the sharks. They're following me. Oh god. What am I supposed to do? Oh no, they doubled back.
Listen, shut up. Come here. Or don't.
Oh man. Oh man, that shark really did some damage to me.
Holy shark. I killed you, bitch. Bitch.
Where's the switch?
Switch, bitch.
I will move the lever.
Hey, how do you guys turn on the volume, up the volume on the TV? I'm doing the Jackbox now.
The remote?
Yep.
Is it up there? Question mark?
Okay. Everyone got real quiet down here, so fifth surprise, thanks again. Thanks for that donation. We're switching up to Jackbox right now, so stick around. We'll be there in a second. where you'll be able to join in the surprise. Woo!
There's an alien one. It's a bit like werewolf.
Interesting.